I had one channel that wasn't recording, so I quick snuck it in there. Hey, everyone. Ooh-wee. It's like stuck on my head for you now.
Wow.
We have a busy one here.
Wow.
We got Omnipollo, some Evil Twin, and we're gonna sneak an imprint in there because this imprint is
a ticking fucking time bomb.
Is literally a ticking time bomb. People's cans are exploding, so we'll do that one. We'll throw that one in the mix.
We'll do that one like.
What is this?
It's like a palate cleanser. It is a stout, but that is peanut butter and jelly stout with like haymaker, like meat foam or whatever. It's like honey foam.
Let's just do it. We'll start with it. We'll get the imprint out of the way.
Sounds good.
All right.
I'm
down.
You open
All
it
right.
up, Ben.
I dig the can.
Yeah, the can's awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
Fucking Stay Puft.
Get your nose out of there.
This beer was given to us. Well, not given to us, but was picked up for us by Dave Lorenzo. He went up and grabbed it at Imprint, as well as some other beers.
That is thick.
It seriously pours like motor oil.
What's this one called again?
That is a thick boy.
I think that's a 530 weight.
You can tell it's a stout just by looking at it.
They don't even have an ABV for this.
I think it's like 10%, 10.5%.
It says NA on Untapped.
Really?
Yeah. So this is by Imprint. Has 3 friend check-ins at 375 and 184 check-ins.
Smells good.
Averages a 4.8. And this is a collaboration with Imprint and Haymaker Meadery. All right. So I guess this was.
I left a little less in there because I know you hate it.
Dude, that pours
like
just
chocolate milk.
It pours like
fucking
it seriously
milkshake.
looked like Hershey syrup when you're pouring it out of the can.
Like that's what you need to stock up on toilet paper for.
I mean, that seriously looked like Hershey syrup.
Wow. All right, we're gonna get a little get a little bit of the dab in there. Holy hell!
Glass dab. Around here is tradition.
Wow.
Well, give it to everybody.
Give a little bit of him.
I'm just saying, like, look at it.
Yeah.
On the side of the can.
Give it to
Holy
him.
fucko.
Okay, so for people that don't know who is at the head of the...
I'll give you a little bit of the cream.
There we go.
Put a little cream on your cherry.
That's ridiculous.
Ooh.
I don't think
like
I've
going down the side of the
ever
can.
seen a stout that was like that thick before.
That's probably the reason why
It still feels like
these are
there's a
blown
half a
out.
can, but it just must be the foam.
God. So for those that don't know who's at the head of the table, it's my cousin Melvin. So he's 9 years younger than me. He's a beer drinker too. Tell us what you like, Mel.
I don't really know what I like. I just graduated college. I've been drinking a lot of cheap beer. Took a trip to Belgium and drank a lot of beer there, so that was cool, but I don't know a lot about it. Getting into it.
Once you guys get past that initial chunk that we put on top of the beer, I would like to taste one of your glasses, because that sediment was gross.
I'm getting like a metal taste. Like, I don't know if that's just...
Is it supposed to be tart? Because it is.
I don't know what you guys are getting, but I'm getting a lot of peanut butter out of that.
I get a bit of peanut butter. I
think it's a jelly.
Yeah.
That's the.
It's
I'll tell you
like
what.
Sweet.
I don't get
tarty.
coffee. It definitely tastes like peanut butter and
I
jelly.
taste the honey, definitely.
Yeah, peanut butter jelly and the honey, but it's really sweet.
Yeah, and it is thick.
Yeah, I definitely taste the jelly.
Tastes like
Yeah.
metal to me.
Yeah,
I don't
it
know
does have like
why.
a metallic taste.
It has
to
like it has like a huge metallic taste to it.
I'm glad we got this out early because Ben's gonna go and rinse glasses. Holy fucko! That's gross.
Does anyone actually like it?
I actually do.
Do you want the rest of this?
Well, look what I got though. Too.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
You got the first pour.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should. All right, so
Wow. That
for how
I
much
like
imprint
this.
we have done in this episode, we made another rookie mistake and didn't move the can around.
I didn't
a
know
little
that
bit.
there was sediment involved in that one. Holy
Yeah,
hell.
that seems to be a thing with imprint. They make very like the.
All right, here's the J.
While you're up there, Jason, you want to hand these over to him?
Yeah, sure.
Fuck, I'm not a maid.
Yeah, you are. You're already there. All right, I'm not. I'll check it in. I'll give it a score.
Ben.
I'll actually give it a 2.75, only because
Who's this?
honestly, it doesn't care to me.
Yeah.
Because it didn't taste like coffee to me, and I did get a chocolate peanut butter, but so I'll give it a score. I gave it 2.75.
I think yours was that one.
All right, so that was a weird intro.
This average is a 4?
Yeah, it's probably better. Like I said, we probably should have moved it around a little bit.
Even that, I don't
I don't think it was a 4 at all, but that's just
I'm
me.
honestly, I don't think I'm going to give it a score.
Really.
Like,
Oh,
I
is that
absolutely
bad?
hate it. Like, it's disgusting. If I actually
you,
bought it,
Jason.
I'd be mad, I think.
What a sweetheart.
I mean,
Like,
it had
no
the
offense.
flavors that were
Yeah.
advertised.
Yeah, the flavors are there. It's just, I could not drink this.
That's literally. I'm kind of getting a little sick of that then too. That's like
It's too
a one
sweet.
and done.
It's too sweet.
It's
That's a
way
one and
too
done.
sweet. I couldn't even do one. Like, I could barely do this. It's
Damn.
sorry,
so-
Imprint. This one's not good.
Yeah.
In
Can
my
art-
opinion.
happens.
Can art's cool.
Yeah, the can art's fucking awesome. I love that.
It happens.
So we just want to put this out real quick. So we asked for some help from you guys as the audience. We needed to hit a goal of 5 items on our merch page sold in 2 days, so we can get to the next level of this thing on our merch. So the way that our merch store that we have is kind of set up is they give you 3-week goals, and once you finish the first goal, then they go to the second goal. But if you don't finish, like if you needed 5 sales and you only do 4, and you don't get it in a certain date, you have to start over. So we hit the first goal. Now we go for the second one, and then I guess once we hit the third, then we start attributing a score, like a trust score, it's called. And if you have enough sales and you have a high trust score, you unlock more items, like hats and pins and backpacks and duffel bags. There's a lot of really cool stuff, but we're just trying to really get that unlocked. But the only way that happens is by people buying merchandise. We asked for 5 sales. We end up getting 20.
Nice.
Yeah, so a lot of people bought some stuff. Really, really appreciative of that. You guys are fucking killing it. So if you do want your Bangin' Beers merch, your t-shirts, anything, go over to our Facebook page, or you can check the links below, and there's a merch page. Everything's super cheap. T-shirts are like $15. Hoodies are $20, $25, somewhere around there. The tapestry that we have hanging up, you can get one of those. There's stickers. There's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it's a hodgepodge. No,
So if you want to, if you want some merch and support us and help us grow, and not only are we trying to do it to unlock stuff, but every dime we make goes back into the show to get, we're coming up to a point where we probably need some new headphones soon, because these are starting to get a little rough, because they do travel. I do take these on the road with me, and I go do other things with them. So
Still sound good.
yeah, they sound good, but they cut in and out every now and then. But yeah, so all that money just goes to helping keep the show going and getting new equipment.
Absolutely.
So where do you guys want to start here? Do you want to you want to go Evil Twin, or you want to knock out the front row?
I think we should go from Evil Twin and kind of work our way, and then go Jagged. And
All right.
just keep the Yellow Belly for last.
All right, well, here's what we'll do. We'll let you open this can, we'll open this can, and we'll meet somewhere around
In the
Melvin. So I used to coach Melvin in soccer.
Hey, we should all be able to get a full pour out of this one.
That feels like so long ago.
Yeah, it's crazy that now we're drinking at a table together.
Should we pour a full? Or?
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can
it's
go-
24 ounces we got going here, so
Yeah, we
Melvin,
can
you're
get-
going to get half of this can and half of that can.
So what is this one called?
This is their pink lemonade. Pink lemonade.
Melvin
IPA.
needs more.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, on that last beer, that's like a 1 for me, man.
I didn't even rate it.
That metallicness to it makes my feelings hurt.
I gave it a.
Seriously, it's
I
like-
just gave it a pukey face and didn't rate it.
I don't know if it's because it's like old. Maybe I don't know how long's that been.
No, it's
sitting.
fresh.
That's,
That's a brand new-
fresher can.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
fresh.
Yeah, not
Like,
for me.
I'd be really curious to try it on draft, but that. Ugh.
That metallic taste like really killed it for me.
The
Yeah.
metallic, the sweet, like I got like the flavors in it, like it was chocolate, peanut butter.
Yeah, I got the chocolate and the peanut
and
butter.
the jelly too, because there was like that tartness to it. But it was like drinking motor oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just went and cleaned out. Like I just changed my oil and took a swig of the.
Right.
Yeah. So this is Pink Lemonade IPA from Evil Twin Brewing Company, which is a collaboration of Omnipollo, which you're going to be hearing a lot of, because this pretty much this entire episode, except for our next can, is all Omnipollo. This has 2 friends checked it in at 4. It has 27,000 check-ins and it averages a 327. I just want to give a little description here for Evil Twin Brewing Company. They have made 304 beers. They average a 3.88. Their number 1 beer is the Imperial Biscotti Break. Their number 2 was called Even More Jesus, and their number 3 is called a Molotov Cocktail. That's a triple IPA. The second one's a stout, and their number 1 beer is a stout as well. So a little bit behind Evil Twin. I haven't had a lot from them. They're out of Brooklyn, New York. So this is I'm interested. And we did pick this up as this whole episode. This all come from?
This all came from Breskies, and then some of it, like this one, came from the Barley Mow, and then this one came from the Barley Mow. So I'll tell you is when.
Cool.
we got them and all.
You have a napkin or a paper towel or something?
I'll break out the napkins.
Yeah, there's a whole
There
bunch
is
over
just
there.
some of that foam is like floating around the table.
Yeah, let's just get rid of that.
Got slimed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we crossed the streams.
The plus side, then, you should definitely try to save this guy.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
Put some cat litter down.
Yeah, right.
Man.
Very
Or the
absorbent.
oil.
Very
So
absorbent.
That's
the
not
only
there
thing
yet.
that this pink lemonade IPA has, it's a 7% alcohol by volume beer, and it's a fruited beer. So not going off of anything else besides that.
It tastes like pink lemonade.
Yeah, I think the hops in this actually complement like that little bit of that pink lemonade taste. Kind of give it a little bit of that, bring out the fruit a little bit too.
Yeah, it's a good like hot weather beer. I think like if it was like a hot sunny day, or sitting on the beach, I think that really hit the spot.
yeah. It's light, crisp, does what it's supposed to do. That's decent.
Yeah, it doesn't even have like a beer taste at all.
I'd call it refreshing.
Good. Yeah.
What do you think of this one?
Not much of a fan, to be honest. I'm not big into fruit beers. So, like, this is... I don't know. It's like a 2.5 for me, honestly, because it's just average, you know?
It doesn't blow me away. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I'm not blown away
No.
by it. It says it does hit what it's supposed to be.
You know what it kind of tastes like to me? I'm getting a medicine feel to it. It tastes like a lemon cough drop.
Kinda. It's slightly malt. It seems like it's slightly malted too.
Like
so
a little,
it kind of actually
I get
works out.
I get no malt. I get no beer profile at this at all.
Huh.
It tastes to me like a lemon Halls.
It tastes kind of grapefruity to me, but
Yeah, there's a little bit of that to it. I
not
think.
like... I don't really get much of the IPA. It's an IPA,
Yeah,
right?
the hops don't really stick out to
Yeah.
it, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's like a 2.5 for me. It's just average.
Yeah, I'll give it a 2.5. That's where I'm at with it. I definitely don't mind it, but I wouldn't have it again.
I went 3 because it's something I could drink on the beach. Like I think it'd be a good beach beer. Like when it's super hot out.
I'll go with like a 2.75. So, what do you think, Mel?
I'd say about a 3. I've started to like fruit beers a lot more.
Yeah. Do you have Untapped? Do you have Untapped?
What do you mean?
The app Untapped.
No, I don't.
Yeah, so it's if you're newer to the beer world, it's an app you get on your phone, and it pretty much you check in your beers. It gives you like a credits and like kind of gives you like an idea of what you've all had and tried, and it's like a little beer community thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
plus
that's
you
pretty
could
cool.
see what like people are rating everything too. So that way, like if you have a beer, like I'll go to like my local beer place and I'll be like, that looks cool, and then I'll pull it up and untap, and if it's rated well, I'll grab it usually. But
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
just in case, I'm like, I don't want to grab it and be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another cool thing too is like, say you're at a city or a place you've never been before, and you're like, I want to go see what's around here to have a beer. Like, you could check your local area. You could check the bar. So a lot of the bars will update their beer list and say this is what we have. It says this is what it's ranked. You can be like, in my location right now, within like 5 miles, what's the top rated beer in the area, and it'll tell you exactly where to go to get that beer. So, and it's a good way, like if you're out somewhere too, like, hey, I'm in Harrisburg. Where is the closest brew to me, or like a microbrewery, and you can go to that location, get some beers, and have it. Like it's kind of it's nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice way to find some stuff in your
It's
area.
just a big online beer community.
Pretty much, yeah. It's
Yeah.
a good time.
And like some places, they'll have like rewards too. Like if you check in where you bought it, like you could get some like money off and stuff.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
it's pretty cool.
Because you use their app, because you use the app, you can get like 10% off your order or whatever.
But it's
So-
all right. Like
So,
I kind of at a little bit 2.75. So
Yeah.
didn't blow me away. It was good. What it was intended to do. It was okay.
yeah.
If
so,
I had an extra one, I'd crack a can open and slug it. That's
so
how I
who's
feel.
who's coming along tomorrow for the ride? Are you coming tomorrow? Or you so you're coming?
I should be able to, yeah.
Are you free?
I'm not able to make it.
Okay.
Tomorrow's my birthday.
You know
My
how
mom's
I am.
making,
I'll
making
come,
dinner
yeah.
for me.
Oh, that's right. Like this is a pre-birthday to you.
Yeah.
12 beers.
Hell yeah, man. Boom.
So this will be our second brewery tour of the month. Our second stop. We're going to Liquid Noise, which is a brand new location. Really excited to have some of their beers. I had their lager before and their gin and tonic. I like both of them. They're really, really nice guys. They have a music themed style bar where they're always looking for entertainment. And
They have a
and stuff
gin and
like that.
tonic beer.
Yeah,
It's a Goza, I think they did.
it was good. It was really good.
Solid.
Yeah, super nice guys. So I'm excited to meet them. We got to sit down with the Harris Family Brewing Company in their very, very early stages. Didn't
is
have any
pretty
of their
wild.
beers, but we had a lot of Boneshire and some Zero Day, so that was cool. and they seem like they have even though they're in their early stages, they have made a lot of good connections. They've rubbed people the right way. A lot of people seem to enjoy working with them, and
they're ahead of the game. They know what they're doing. They know what they need to do, and really
and
they're
they're doing their
all right.
research,
Yeah.
man. They're definitely doing their research. So they're branching out. They're doing their networking now.
Definitely.
I'm excited to see what the future holds for those guys.
They're rocking and rolling, man.
Yeah.
Keep rocking and rolling, Harris family.
They have a lot of obstacles they have to go through, and I think they're handling it very well.
Oh, definitely, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I just want to say one more time, thank you guys, because they even said to us that, like, they don't let many people up there where we were because it's still under construction, and they don't want to present something that's not finished. But them allowing us to even go up there and film and do what we did, it definitely shows that they have faith in us as podcast team and helping them get their name and their image out there. So I definitely want to thank them again. Then we went to McNiff's. We had an episode there that was a good time. And then now another 3-day beer weekend.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
2 for 2, Tony.
Yeah, we're killing it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Enthusiastic.
So last night's episode, which will air, the last Sunday's episode, I just got put on all these pills, like pain and inflammatory pills and stuff for my back pain and my joint pain. They go great with beer. I slept like a fucking log. It was awesome.
nice.
I know when Matt and I left, you were just like,
Yeah, I was done.
and you woke up, you're like, hey, see you later.
Yeah, I was like, get the fuck out. I'm going to sleep. I don't know if I snored, but I'm pretty sure I snored last night.
A little bit.
I was out.
A little bit, and I'm like, Matt, I go to Matt, go like, he's conked out. And then you woke up, you're like, all right.
I was fighting so hard. I was out like a light. I'm babying this beer. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm gonna, as I keep drinking it, just not for me.
What can you do?
It just tastes like a cough drop, like a liquidized cough drop.
Ricola.
Yeah. All right, I'll let you start here, Ben.
All right, so
this is we're
Evil
adding this
Twin
in.
Cola Sour.
We're adding this one in because Evil Twin, it was on the list. Then you can put 2 different names on the bill. But our beer that's next is burger and fries.
This beer and the next beer are
Like they go hand in hand, right?
Well, I'm like really excited to try these two.
So we're gonna do 2 of the tasters, 1 taster each for each one here.
I'm like, I don't know, something that really has.
So this one we're opening now is a cola sour.
It smells like cola.
I was gonna say, was that a good noise or a bad noise?
No, it smells like cola. No shit.
Oh, we're opening both up.
Yep.
He wants to do them side by side.
Yep. So we're gonna have. So just remember when you're.
That's not the right one, is it?
It is.
Okay.
We paired it up. Don't worry. I got it.
Wow, that pink lemonade was something.
So okay. So I got the burger on the left side, the cola on the other side.
Now, the first one was the cola, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That is correct. So this
Do
one
you
would be
need
the cola.
Who needs a little more cola?
I'll give it a little spritz.
Put in the wrong one.
No, you're good. No, I'm right. No, I'm good. I know what I pour.
Did you get a
Hey.
picture?
Not yet.
No, sorry.
There's a lot of cola there at the end, I think.
All right, so this is a burger and fries and a cola, right?
Okay, so
Wolf Cola.
Which
Wow.
which
Wolf
one you
Cola.
want? Which one?
It's look how dark it is at the end. Like it's like super,
Oh man,
super
this is
dark.
another one we
Look
should
at
have
that.
kind of like rolled around.
Oh well, no pun intended.
Like
We're
the
rolling with
extra
it.
cola.
So, do you want to do the cola sour, Tony, and I do the Hillman burger?
Well, we just do them together. So,
Okay.
All right, so let's. I thought this burger would be. Holy fuck, that's light color.
And I'll just give mine a little spritz.
All right.
What is that one? Is that an IPA or is it a sour?
I think they're both.
This is an IPA.
Sour. Oh, it's
the,
an
the-
IPA.
the cola one is a sour. Vanilla burger, Imperial India Pale Ale with natural flavors. Is
So the cola is called cola sour. You
Yes.
can't beat the unreal thing.
No, it's just regular cola sour. This is the 6% version. So it's a malt beverage
Oh, okay, I
with
see
natural
it, yeah.
flavors and caramel color. It's a 6%.
There's one called Kinky Cola made by Dayton Brewery. That's pretty funny.
I'm really excited for the burger one. I have no idea what to expect.
The cola sour has 368 check-ins. It gets a 377.
And I want to look at that then too.
All right, so I'm gonna go cola first here.
Cola first.
Just give it a little nice like nip.
It tastes like cola.
It does.
Yeah, it just tastes like a soda.
It's like sour Coke.
Tastes like a bottle cap.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I think mine's like extra cold.
Yeah.
Too.
It tastes a lot like cola. Wow.
I'm taking it that it would be Hilma. I'm just going to go with just the regular Hilma when I log this one in.
It tastes kind of like, remember when like they had like a lemon Coke and shit, or like lemon Pepsi?
They're Umbrella Lemon Coke.
It's kind of like that.
Oh, dog shit,
I would
cola.
like a cherry Coke of this. Like if they
They
made a cherry
actually
Coke.
did make a cherry cola sour
That'd
at
be
their
fantastic.
They did a regular cola and a cherry cola, and then they actually made a Dr. Pepper one. Then
Oh,
too.
nice.
I mean, that tastes just like soda.
Dr. Pepper one I would love to try.
So Hilma
Discover.
is an 8% ABV Imperial double IPA.
Dipper.
Yeah,
Vanilla flippin' burger and fries IPA. And that's what I wanted to do.
It's called Hilma.
Hilma, yep. Just the first one it would be. It has 2 check-ins with my friends, and it averages at 4.38. Everyone has 14K check-ins at 3.81.
So Hilma just tastes like an IPA.
Yeah. I don't know where they're getting burger and fry out of that.
Yeah, like vanilla burger bun crispy fries. Like it tastes like a vanilla IPA.
Yeah.
I mean, it's decent.
It's trying to go off of that, it's trying to go
I
off
see what you're
that
trying to do,
allure.
Ben, but it didn't.
It's good, but it's not all not all that in a bag of fries.
No.
No. It just tastes like a vanilla IPA. I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's not terrible though. I like it. I think it tastes
That's
good.
not that bad.
I'll tell you what, when you do it as a palate cleanser for that, with the cola sour, it actually tastes pretty decent.
Duh, Stone Cold.
Oh, hell yeah. Imagine if Stone Cold used to would have done that with like fucking like 10% IPAs.
It's funny because
my God.
because he said like when he came back on his Raw reunion, like when they did the Raw reunion thing, and when he came out and like had a beer with everyone on the roster, he didn't do his normal Coors Light. He did his
Broken Skull.
his Broken Skulls, and he said he goes, I hit the first 2 and I pounded them, and half it runs down my face.
Yeah.
He goes, but I got enough in it. Like I still try to drink it. He goes, even back in the day when I would do those things, I would leave the ramp, but I'd be a little buzzed. And he's like, I'm glad I didn't have this beer when I started 20 years ago. He goes, I would have been hammered. Because he goes, the Broken Skull is actually a good beer.
I heard it was.
I liked it. I would like to try to get it again. It's just not.
I'm
easy
sure
to
it'll be
come
around
by.
here soon.
El Segundo.
Is that
Broken
Stone
Skull.
Cold's own beer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's called Broken Skull IPA. It's awesome.
Like his distribution
Just like
keeps
his
getting
TV
wider
show.
and wider.
What's
so.
that?
Just like his TV show.
yeah, yep.
I made
it's like a grapefruit IPA.
I made his Broken Skull margaritas at home the one day.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like a fresh margar, like fresh squeezed lime juice, agave syrup, and then you put and the tequila, and you put like a floater of Grand Marnier on the top.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Speaking of Stone Cold and wrestling, we may not have WrestleMania this year.
Oh,
Yeah, it might
because
be
of the
Might be getting
coronavirus.
shut down.
Because Florida apparently is saying something about
Vince is not. He
Yeah.
has no intention of stopping it at all.
But like Florida's just like, we have to. And I
We're gonna do it on a
blip.
Yeah.
I saw it on a blip where it was like, oh well, if WWE continues to go through with this, they're gonna shut it down. Like they're gonna force.
Well, I mean, it's not like they can't just be like, we'll do it another month.
Well,
Like if they wanted to.
I saw that they were doing SmackDown shows without any crowd. It
Yeah,
was
they
just
did it. They did a SmackDown
performers.
show at the Performance Center with zero crowd.
Yeah.
which is kind of cool. Supposedly they were going to do that with Raw, but now they're saying Raw is canceled.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I don't know
That's
what's happening.
nutty.
It's weird, man. Like there's no sports on right now. There's like nothing. It's I'm getting caught up in a lot of Xbox right now.
Justify your lives
Yeah.
from sports.
Yeah, and then last night when Keith was here, he actually dropped off a lot of T-shirts and stuff. So I got a lot of Yingling merch right now. He got me a Chetty shirt. It's a 2X, so Heidi's really good at shrinking stuff in the wash, so it'll come out perfect.
There you go.
After I wash it, I got a lot of the new St. Patty's Day shirts. He gave me 1 or 2 of them. It's like the I Heart Yingling with
Nice.
like a little shamrock. And then he gave me a Lager Light shirt, and then I got the bottle koozies of the Flight. Yeah. I actually want a Flight shirt. I just think the logo looks cool.
Oh, it is cool.
It's a cool logo. All right, so where are we at right now with the cola sour?
I went 3.5 on the cola. It tastes like a fountain drink.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. Like if you like cola, I could pound those. I went 3 on the IPA, the Hilma.
Hilma,
I mean,
yep.
it's all right. It's like a vanilla IPA. It's nothing special. It's nothing really that like drives me wild or anything, but it's all right.
Yeah, I'm really close with you there. I gave the Cola Sour a 3.5, and I gave the Hilma a 3.25. I mean, regardless of the name, like he had one that was called Baked Potato from, who was that?
Other Half. It
tasted nothing like baked potato, but it was a really good IPA. This is kind of in the same thing. I think it's a good IPA. The burger and fry thing, I don't see it. It just tastes like a vanilla. I think it complements. It was good to go cola and then the vanilla because you get like that vanilla taste. Yeah,
honestly, mixing them might be pretty decent. Like a black and tan, but with these.
All right, Ben went for it. It's like a vanilla Coke.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Where are you at with these ones? What do you think?
I really liked the cola one, but about a 2 for the burger and fries one.
Are you how new are you to this craft beer thing? Like, have you discovered, like, are you an IPA guy, a stout guy?
I'm not a huge fan of IPAs. I don't like things that are really, really hoppy.
Okay.
Like,
get out.
They'll grow on you. I promise. You'll
come on.
Maybe they will.
Come on.
I guess
I was the same way. First time I had one, I was like, oh.
Overall, like, my tastes in general, I am the least picky person.
Yeah.
I will just straight up eat or drink things that I don't like because I don't like to waste.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the kind of person I am.
Mm-hmm.
But, at school, we'd go to this place called Cluck U. It was a chicken place, and they had all these beer coolers.
Were you in State College?
No, I'm East Stroudsburg.
Oh, because they had
Stroudsburg.
I think they had. Is that a chain? Or
yeah,
no?
they have a couple different ones. I don't know where else.
There's one in State College.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they have all sorts of beer coolers, and you could do like mix and matches, and me and my friends would get different beers and we'd try them, but we'd never like sit down and really look at like research and know what's in them.
I think
you're in college, you're just trying to get the job done.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think the hop thing will definitely grow on you. Most people that I know that started the first time they had a very hoppy beer, they're like, oh nope, don't like that, and then they just kind of kept going through it, and it just kind of it ended up growing on you a little bit.
I mean, we had people here that we hammered.
My dad,
IPAs.
My dad, when we first started this show, he hated IPAs. He thought they were all fucking gross. They all tasted the same to him. He hated them, and now he likes IPAs. It's still not his go-to, but he likes them now.
We really hammered people with IPAs whenever they came because like there's a couple people. James Murphy, James Denari Murphy.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't really care for IPAs, but we like gave him like a solid lineup, and even with that episode, just to reference Omnipollo scope that we had.
Yeah.
For that one, he's like, wow, this is not bad, and like he liked it. You know what I mean? So I think it's really just a matter of exposing people to the right IPAs, like the freshness and all, because a lot of the times when you're buying a lot of the IPAs, they are shelf beers, you know what I mean? And that really can deter a lot of people. Be like, oh, this is an IPA? Oh, I don't care for this.
Plus, a lot of it is, like, it is an acquired taste if you think about it. Yeah. Like, I mean, a lot of people don't inherently like beer. It's like when we first started drinking, like, in high school, it was like, I'm just trying to get the job done.
Yeah.
Then it's like college, you're drinking fucking Natty Ice.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. But then, like, as you, like, get older and just kind of, okay, now you just accepted what beer tastes like, and you start branching out into different ones, and you can start picking out those different flavors. It's kind of like if you want to like whiskey. Like, if you don't like whiskey, like, you got to kind of learn to like whiskey.
Yeah.
Like, I was bored drinking beer for a long time because it was, like, before the craft beer boom really happened. So I'm like, I'm sick of drinking fucking lager. So I finally started, I went out to the bar, and I'm like, give me some bourbon. And I got, like, Maker's Mark on the rocks. And then I just slowly started taking the ice away. Mm-hmm. And it's like, now I really love bourbon and whiskey. And
you know what was really funny? When I was over in Europe, I was in Amsterdam. I actually took the Heineken tour of their brewery. And I don't know how accurate this is, but they were trying to explain, like, how to drink beer. Like, if you sip it, you're just going to sip the foam off, and the bubbles are going to take all the flavor out. Mm-hmm. And this one girl who was on the tour with us, who I went to school with, said that she didn't think that she liked beer, and after that, genuinely started to like beer because I guess she was drinking it wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
it's
know.
like a mouthful thing. Like I always yell at my wife when she used to taste beer. She'd be like, "I'm like, you don't even fucking taste that. Take a drink of it."
You gotta sip up below the foam.
Yeah, well,
That's how they explained it.
Yeah.
A thing too is a lot of people when they have beers, they'll when you get a beer poured, people do that. They call it the perfect pour, where they pour.
Oh, and there's no head.
There's no head.
No, you want
yeah.
head.
No, you want a head. That's
Yeah,
they,
you want that carbonation out of your beer, and then you wait till your head to reside, and then you don't want to wait till your beer's like all that head and then try to drink it because
Yeah.
you're just that's all the foam and carbonation.
Yeah.
You let it sit for. I do the violent pour.
Yeah.
and then you let all the carbonation out, all that flavor out. And another thing we do too is a lot of times you don't want beer ice cold. You want it not room temperature, but you want it to not be.
You want it to be like 40 degrees,
Yeah.
something like that.
Because
Like
a lot more flavor comes out when it's a lot warmer.
they're joking. Like the colder the drink is, the less flavor you have of it. So like that's why like Coors Light is like, oh, our beer's cold because it tastes like shit.
Yeah, they want you to drink it super cold.
It's
so-
like when the mountains are blue, it's ready. It's like, yeah, it's because you can't taste how shitty it is.
yeah.
yeah, I've never been a fan of American light beer.
I mean, light beer. I mean, it's
It has its place.
Yeah.
It's cheap. It gets the job done. That's
I don't know about the job done sometimes, but like I would rather go a full like a PBR or something versus a
enough.
Coors Light,
That's fair.
Keystone Light.
Yeah.
genuinely didn't find PBR that bad the last.
No, I love
No,
I love
I like-
PBR. That's
yeah.
like one of my go-to cheaps. That and Busch.
Yeah, for how much I like craft beer, I call my dirt beers.
Yeah. Or Chetty.
You call them dirt beers?
Yeah. Well, like the domestics, I call them dirt
Oh,
beers.
okay. All right.
So Brewed in Pennsylvania is having their Sweet 16, the bracket, the March Madness bracket, and they're down to the Sweet 16. So here's some cool numbers here. If you're interested, go to brewedinpennsylvania.com or breweriesinpa.com. So right now it's Dancing Gnome versus Voodoo Brewing Company. Dancing Gnome
Dancing
has
Gnome is phenomenal.
Dancing Gnome is losing.
Maybe
What?
we should-
1,074.
Why don't we collectively vote? Because
We can do that.
if you do you can just press the vote thing, and,
Yeah.
and if you do it, you can read off as you go down.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the bracket now, and then I can vote after. So Dancing Gnome is losing 1,074 to 1,084.
Voodoo's all right, but I've had way more beers that I like from Dancing Gnome than I did from Brew.
Yeah, Dancing Gnome is
Voodoo's
stellar.
winning by 10 votes right now. Grist House versus Hitchhiker. Hitchhiker's winning by 4 votes right now.
And Grist House we did have at some point.
Trogs is beating Pizza Boy 1,236 to 913.
Oh, wow.
Rotunda is getting smashed by New Trail 696 to 1,445.
Whoa.
Funk is beating Lost Tavern 1,177 to 959. Victory is losing to Tired Hands 946 to 1,191.
That's yeah.
Evergreen is beating 10-7 Brewing 914 to 1,220, and Levante is beating Free Will 1,042 to 1,091.
Oh, the Funk's Lost Tavern matchup makes me sad. I love them both.
So Dancing Gnome versus Voodoo. I mean,
I personally, have you guys all had Dancing Gnome?
I had some Dancing Gnome and I thought it was all right. I really
their
enjoyed
Dancing
theirs.
Gnome was phenomenal.
Voodoo, I can't really
Voodoo,
judge.
the only thing I really loved from them is they had an Imperial Pilsner that was actually
Whoa.
really good.
Grist House versus Hitchhiker.
I don't know either of them, honestly.
I'm not familiar with either one.
Grist House, I think there's a collaboration Aslan stout that I have in my fridge that's like made with like brownie batter and cookie dough. It's a stout, so
I'll
it
just
makes
give it to
sense.
Hitchhiker. Pizza Boy Trogs. I'll go Trogs.
I'd go with Pizza Boy.
Pizza Boy.
Yeah.
I'd say Pizza Boy too.
All right, well, you guys roll me out.
I think the
Sorry,
only
Tom.
ones I'm familiar with on that list are Victory and Trogue.
You'll learn Padawan.
Yeah, I guess I
Don't worry,
will.
we're breaking him in.
Well, you're young. You just said you're younger, like 9 years younger. How old are you?
22.
Okay, so you're a newbie.
Yeah, basically.
Rotunda
Young gun.
versus New Trail. Now, New Trail's killing them.
That one's hard.
Man.
But here's the thing. New Trail makes amazing IPAs.
So does Rotunda.
but
Tony,
Rotunda,
you should be torn about this.
But Rotunda, I feel, has they can do sours, they can do stouts, they can do seltzers,
The variety.
They can do the wheat beers. Like I've had more
They
of a
do a
variety
spread.
from Rotunda, where New Trail just kind of hits me with IPAs all the time. We had the Irish beer, but that was pretty much the only thing outside of an IPA that I had.
That's a hard one.
Yeah, I think New Trail makes a fantastic IPA, but I think if it comes down to an overall brewery, I
think I go Rotunda.
Yeah. Funk versus Lost Tavern.
Oh, that one's hard.
because
I'm
Lost
going to
Tavern-
go Funk because of availability of getting their beers out. You can only get Lost Tavern shit at Lost Tavern.
Yeah,
So,
and
like,
Funk's last couple that we had on the show were really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
the
Lost Tavern is awesome. That was like my favorite thing of when I still worked in Bethlehem because it was right by where I worked.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so I've
wow.
been going since like the day it opened. I'm like, I went after work. I'm like, this place is awesome.
Victory versus Tired Hands. I'd go
Tired hands.
Yeah.
They're right there on the table. 10-7 versus Evergreen.
Evergreen, because I don't know who 10-7 is.
Evergreen, that juicy juice or whatever.
Dude, all their stuff's super good.
Juicy is fantastic. Levante versus Free Will.
I would say Levante because I had more of Levante. And Free Will, they specialize like in a little bit of the bottled sours then too. And they're okay, but nothing to really brag about.
All right, we did our voting.
Cool.
The podcast has voted.
Okay,
All right.
guys, so my ratings about Hilma and the Cola Sour. I gave Hilma a 3.5. It was just like everybody's saying, it's a decent, Imperial IPA. And I gave the Cola Sour a 3.75 because it really does taste like cola. It's just straightforward. It just tastes like it. Hey, easy enough.
We're one like away on Facebook to 1,300 people.
Nice.
Hey, Mel, you should go on your phone and like us.
I don't have a Facebook.
I thought you did.
He boycotts it.
No, I deleted my Facebook like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, all right. Oh, well.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
The only reason I
it's
still keep
all
it
right.
around is for the event shit.
Yeah, same here.
Like if it wasn't for that, like you can't have organized events on Instagram or anything. So
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
that's like the only reason, like, to stay abreast of that kind of stuff.
No, your family, you're good, man. Hey, it is what it is.
All right. What did you give both your reviews,
I gave both reviews, yeah.
Jason?
The cola is good. I mean, it does taste like cola. It's like a 3.5 for me. And the other one, I mean, it's like a 2.75. And the reason why I gave it that is because these beers are like expensive. I mean, that Omnipollo is an expensive beer. And I mean, it tastes, keep that shit off the fucking label. I mean, it tastes nothing like French fries and
Yeah.
burger buns and stuff. I mean, come on, man. You know,
It just tastes like a vanilla IPA.
dude,
That's what it is.
when I saw that on there, I was like, oh my God, I got a fucking French fries? What are you kidding me? I got to have this, you know? It's like they only had 2 of them. And I said, go ahead and get both of them because he wanted 2 of them. And I was like actually kind of sad that I didn't get to buy one. Now I'm like glad. You know what I mean?
Dodge the bullet.
I mean, like,
It happens.
I'm just saying, man, you know, don't put that shit in your label if it doesn't taste like it. Because none of you guys think that tastes like French fries.
No,
or burger
all I got
buns
was
or
vanilla
anything like
IPA.
that. I mean, at least
Yeah.
with the Coke one, it tastes
That- yeah,
it does
that's
taste
straight
like
up.
cola. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But that's just a bunch of lies and nonsense. I mean, for me, I would have gave it a 3. But, you know, I actually knocked off a little bit because of that bullshit label.
Now, from some of the stuff you picked up, I don't know if we're going to have it on an episode. It pretty much comes down to if you're going to partake with us. But you got some beers from Nightmare, right?
Yeah.
Have you tried any of them yet?
Fuck yeah.
Are they good?
Amazing.
Oh, this is a Veil
They're
collab.
worth the price.
They are.
Awesome. And
Yeah.
we were kind of looking them up in the car on the way home from there, and it was pretty much like they were like the number 1 brand new beer in the country at one point in time. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually got some rewards way ahead of the ahead of the curve.
All of their beers are super high alcohol content. In fact, me and Ben were down there looking at the one. I think it was a stout, right? It was like 17%.
Yeah, it was 17%. It was clocking in pretty close to the Buku Saigon.
I mean, but down at Brewski's, you're talking about like $30 for a 4-pack of that stuff. I bought 2 of the IPAs, and I had one of the IPAs, and it was high alcohol content, maybe like 9 something. But man, it was really, really, really good.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have any left, I mean, I definitely would like to give
We'll
it a
see
crack.
how good you are.
We'll see what happens. Now we're at the Tef Nut
Tefnut, yep.
Blueberry Muffin. This is an 11.
That's an Imperial Goza. It's a collaboration between Veil and Omnipollo.
We've had Vale on here before.
Yeah.
And they actually do a series. That Tefnut series
Holy
is
shit.
actually
This is 11% Goza.
Yeah.
that's actually their trademark for Omnipollo for Veil, kind of like the milkshakes with tired hands.
Yeah.
We did not have any. We did not. Thank you, but we didn't have any. I didn't get any like milkshakes because, well, just because. But we might have a straight up milkshake episode. So it is what it is, and your asshole's gonna love it, Jason, because of that lactose.
Yeah. It's great.
All right.
All right,
Cracker
man.
open.
I
Dump
am.
them out.
Now this Tefnut does have a bunch of different varieties to this. They have Tefnut with raspberries, Tefnut with
Holy shit, is that blood?
Looks like wine.
There's actually two
It
different.
smells like a blueberry muffin.
There's
I
two
know
different
Joe.
raspberry ones. There's an apricot passion fruit. There's a
Good thing I saved
mango.
2 cans of this.
Blueberry, blackberries, blueberries, vanilla, sangria, blueberry muffin, which we're actually having, pineapple and white grapefruit, berry blaster, orange vanilla, and guava jasmine. So they actually have a lot of different versions of this beer. 669 check-ins. It averages a 398.
And it's 11% alcohol by volume. So I'll
That was
read
like a
this.
thick boy too.
I'll read it.
Is this also from Bresky's?
No, this is one I got a trade from my boy Aaron Beulah from Virginia. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. That's where the Hudson Valley connection comes into play. He always gets me like,
Gee, is it everyone's look like that?
Yeah,
yep.
All right.
Yep.
it's thick.
So, Tefna, Blueberry Muffin is a cosmic Imperial Goza in collaboration with Omnipollo, brewed with loads of milk sugar, blueberries, and vanilla. Each iteration features a different fruit treatment. We put our heads together with Omnipollo to reimagine what a fruit beer can be via new processes and fruit volumes. Flavors of blueberry muffin with sugar on top and extremely juicy blueberries.
Smells fucking amazing.
It smells like a fucking blueberry muffin.
Yeah, it does. This is thick.
I want to know who's fucking up these beers. If it's Omnipollo or these other guys.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's not for me.
No, fan.
No, I couldn't. I mean,
that's thick as.
Is it thick and too sweet?
I wouldn't even call this a Goza. Like, it's barely tart.
That's
Like, I don't-
You think that's a sweet beer?
It's
As we
sweet, more
kinda
sweet than it
made
is
a
tart.
class
There's
of-
not like, as the Gozas usually you get that like the sourness and then like that like slight saltiness too.
Yeah.
But this doesn't have either of those. All I taste is blueberry.
It reminds me of the juicy ones from Imprint, like where it has like that thicker consistency.
Like how
and-
we kind of classify them as sweet
Dude,
beer.
yours is like puree almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like. I mean, my glass is not like that. If you look, that's
All right, so I think we need to each single one of these. We need to give it a little rotate
We'll give it a little
Okay.
rotations.
Yeah, we'll really
because there's a lot of sediment in these. Like, yeah, that looks like you just like
That's not easy to drink.
put some blueberries into a blender and shoved it in your beer.
No, I mean I'm drinking it, but it's just really thick.
I feel like I should put this on some pancakes.
I feel like this is the Jackass. It's like the Jackass movie when they fucking he's drinking the horse cum. It's just like to chew a little bit. Actually, we were on Hulu and I was looking for something to watch the other night, and I put on. And don't do this if you have bad sciatic pain and it hurts to laugh or breathe or anything. I put on Bad Grandpa. Oh my god! When he gets his dick stuck in the soda machine,
Oh man,
I couldn't
his
breathe.
fucking balls are hanging out.
Yeah, and then he goes to the strip club and he's dancing his nuts out. Dude, I couldn't fucking breathe. That was so funny. Yeah. And then I was just about to finish up the new Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
But you guys came. I didn't get to finish it. There's like 10 minutes left.
Sorry.
I liked it so far. It's really fucking cool. Dope. What do you guys think?
What's it called? Tough nuts.
Tough nut.
It's a 1 for me.
Really?
Yeah,
I think it's all right.
that stuff is not my bag.
I think that really hits like what it needs. To, Tony, have a little bit of mine.
No, it's fine.
Have a little bit of mine.
It's just so different. I'm going 225.
I think that's generous.
Wow.
I mean,
But you got the end of the stick on that one.
Phew.
that's not something I would drink again.
No, same.
No.
I don't really love blueberries. Like the funny thing, I like blueberries like themselves, but like in stuff, I don't care for them. Except my mom makes these blueberry squares that are fucking phenomenal. But yeah, no, not.
What are we calling this, Ben? The what lips?
The muscle lips.
Oh.
I did 1.5 on it.
Wow.
I can't wait to see where this ends up because I can already tell you right now what my feelings are in this episode.
I'm already not a fan of Omnipollo.
Yeah. This is probably one of the episodes that I was the most excited to do, and that seltzer episode was more enjoyable than this.
Yeah, this is not
I mean-
like the only one I've actually really liked so far has been that cola sour.
Yeah, the cola was
that's
definitely
winning.
the best one so far for me.
I think regardless of the label being deceiving, I think that's a decent tasting IPA.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't knock it for that portion of it. I thought it was okay.
I mean, I really like the blueberry one, but I also feel like you guys have a lot more depth of beer to pull back on.
Hey, look, you like what you like.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like
Wow.
the thing is, like, this is like literally, I would pour this on pancakes. I mean, it's. I couldn't do more than a taster.
Putting it on pancakes.
Yeah, right.
I couldn't believe.
Or maybe some ice cream.
I can't believe they classify it as a Goza.
That might be a good.
But-
yeah, like I don't get that sourness of
You
a
want
Goza.
to give a quick rinse to these?
Yeah.
Like,
That
sure.
aftertaste is like, I don't even know, man.
yeah, that was interesting. While Ben's
I'm
doing
good
that,
with mine.
we'll talk.
It's like a port wine.
You actually got a nice spot of that can where there's no really residue or
No,
anything.
I'm good.
All right, we'll just do this. We'll give you these a slide down.
Do you want me to rinse?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want someone else's glass.
Oh, you don't want a coronavirus?
If one of us has it, we all have it right now.
Yeah.
Is that how it works? Just through
You
breathing.
just got to
each
be in the
other's
room.
Just latches right on you. I don't give a fuck.
I was going to get the Coronas, but this is already a hefty episode, and I didn't want to buy 3 6-packs so I couldn't get singles of them all.
Oh yeah. maybe next time maybe next episode we can do that.
It'll be over by then. It won't be worth
Did
it.
you know that 32% of people surveyed stopped drinking Corona
That statistic is bullshit.
That's the part that matters is people surveyed.
Yeah, it's so they service
I'll
like
reverse
32
it, yeah.
people.
I never drank it to begin with, so
Yeah.
I'm good.
I only ever drank it like at like a beach bar, like that I paid for it.
Yeah.
I remember having it when I turned 21, and you put your finger in it, and then you could like shoot the
Yeah.
fucking shit. You know, because you put the lime in it, and then you do it upside down with your finger, and then you could fucking shoot people with it and stuff.
Well, tonight's episode is definitely not going to work with you with a toilet paper shortage
Yeah,
and all this lactose.
we're good, man.
You got a lot?
Yeah.
You were one of those guys who went and got like 85 of them?
My wife, she ordered like a bunch from Amazon.
You're doing that last?
Yeah.
This one should be last. Yeah.
All right. All right, what's our next one here, Ben?
Well, I didn't get my rating of the Teflon.
Oh, sorry.
I thought you did.
No.
Sorry, buddy. What do you got?
You know what? It's not because you guys got the shitty end of the stick with it, but I actually liked it because
Hey, you like what you
That's
like?
okay.
it was
Hell yeah.
it was overproof. It actually tasted like a blue. It smelled like a blueberry muffin. It tasted like a blueberry muffin. I gave it a 4
I'm like
just because.
burping a little bit, and it's like that taste is like in my mouth. Like it's.
So this
I don't
one's
even know
called,
what it is. It is kind of like wine.
This
Yeah.
one's
Wine
called
taste.
the Lifters that we're doing next, and this is a fruited sour.
It's a Miami Vice.
Yeah, it looks like it doesn't look like Miami Vice.
No, that's what it's based on, is a Miami Vice cocktail.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
Oh yeah, I see
I
that.
want to say it's pineapple, orange juice, and rum.
A fruited sour inspired by the cocktail from Miami Vice. 2,220 check-ins. It gets a 387. This beer is like a life should be. Collab with Ear Candy, Friends, Lifers, Miami Vice, strawberry, pineapple, coconut daiquiri hits the spot. Oh, please don't have a lot of coconut.
Oh, okay. So peanut is a Miami Vice is basically a half strawberry daiquiri, half pina colada.
Oh boy. Is this from Brusky's?
This is from Bresky's as well. Tony, I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna go across and then.
Wait, what? Oh. I'll go a little bit because I don't know how I'm going to dig with that if it's too much coconut.
I don't like coconut either.
It looks like a Miami Vice.
Yeah.
Bresky's.
Bresky's.
Bill Bresky.
How about that place, man? Fucking awesome, right?
They got a lot of good shit.
Man, like it's you walk in and it's just like 4 fucking rows.
Not what I was expecting.
4 or 5 rows of just craft beer wall to wall. It's like it's insane. And then they have a cooler section with even more craft beer.
That's
in
kind of how
Yeah.
Abe's is in Bethlehem.
The cool thing about Bresky's is all their like IPAs and everything are all kept cold, like in
Nice.
in the freezer or not freezer, refrigerator.
Refrigerator,
whatever.
yeah.
Big walk-in.
Walk-in
But
cooler.
all like the real good, like all the Nutriel is cold there.
Topple and Goliath.
Yeah, all pallets of toppling Goliath.
Yeah.
which I love. You know.
That's my biggest gripe about the craft house is that they don't have anything good cold ever. Like, it's just all shelf. It's not. It's like their coolers only have fucking like 30 packs in it.
Yeah. Well, that's actually kind of the building itself is kind of chilled. So I mean, they're out.
I mean, it depends on the time of the year.
yeah.
Oh baby.
Dude, the worst was like there was this beer
what you gotta roll
distributor,
with.
and
Did you get a picture?
in Danville, and like in the summertime, they would roll up like the garage doors, and the sun would just beat in on the beer, and I was just like, oh man, I saw that, I was just like crying.
Oh, that's like
Wise.
Yeah, Weiss. Ever since they moved the like pick a six, it's like faces the sun.
Yeah.
So remember I told them that the one day when they were modeling, I'm like, you should probably move this because you're going to spoil all these beers. And they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a lot different looking there now.
Dude, Weiss, ever since they put wine, is absolutely terrible.
Really?
Yeah, like they have nothing. Like they used to have a decent selection of stuff.
I heard not how true it's going to be. I heard the new Aldi going next to McDonald's is going to have a beer section.
That'd be cool.
No idea how true that's going to be though.
Well, Aldi, if you go for it, go for it.
Well, I mean, that's
All
the new
in
thing for like.
AEW.
I mean, all the grocery stores are going to take advantage of it if they can.
I work right next to it. I'll literally just get walk right over, get like a 6-pack of something.
But yeah, that's like Weiss. Before they had all the wine, they had a decent selection of some like fairly harder to find stuff. But now it's like, oh, it's just all the same shit.
I get a small hint of coconut.
I was not expecting any of this at all.
but it's actually good.
Like this actually tastes like a Miami Vice cocktail.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a Miami Vice cocktail.
So it's literally just strawberry and pina colada.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've tried a pina colada, so.
But it's like,
I got the old dregs in that.
no.
Oh boy.
That looks terrible.
Yeah.
Oh. Chew that up. Is that Ryan? Did you spit it out?
What?
Oh, yeah, you're fucking gross.
Fucking gross.
What was that?
That's the fucking sediment in there.
Why did you
Like
spit
fucking
it
strawberry seeds.
Well, I wanted to get all of it out. I'm not gonna lie, I did not enjoy that.
back? No.
I didn't care for it too much.
I mean,
It's probably gonna. It's
coming
gonna
off-
probably.
It's
be-
not sour.
coming off that
No.
blueberry. This is fantastic.
I mean, it is way better than the blueberry.
It's pretty
Bullshit. No,
meh.
I'm only kidding, guys.
Like, it's not what I was expecting because it's not sour at all.
No.
Nah.
Moy. Omnipollo. Underwhelming so far.
This beer is fucking garbage. That's like
happens.
that's a 2 for me.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I mean, again, for how expensive some of this stuff was. I mean, I'm just thinking of all the other stuff I could be drinking that is 10 times better than this, that costs less than
Yeah.
this. I mean, this beer is a bunch of hype so far for me. And I'll tell you what, that better be fucking good. Because when we talk about that and how much a single bottle of this costs, that better be fucking great.
Yeah.
Really better be.
Ooh.
I mean, like, I'm just looking right here. Let's just flip this around and reveal $7. Okay, let's see if that's a $7 beer when we get to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely. Now, for someone who purchased a lot of this, are you underwhelmed a little bit? Are you bummed?
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed. Like some of it, I trade for it, but yeah, like I bought quite a bit of it. I'm like, yeah. Hey,
So far, we're
hey, you
about
gotta
half-
roll the dice, and
Yeah,
we
100%.
want to try it out.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
I appreciate
Give
you.
an
I appreciate you
honest-
opening
Oh,
up.
yeah, no.
This
Yeah.
is just an
I love this,
honest.
that we get
No,
to
no,
do
no, no.
it.
I know you guys. Hey, it's an honest opinion. I'm not being disrespected by it. Don't
Yeah,
get me wrong.
Yeah, definitely
I'm
don't
just
want to
saying,
come across
no,
like that.
like just how the marketing and all that really is. I'm in a way kind of disappointed as well.
Yeah.
The
So,
only
like-
one I've ever had from Omnipollo was Nebuchadnezzar. And it was decent. It was all right, but not what people made it out to be. Like, everyone's like,
Yeah.
oh, you got to try. Oh, my God, they have Nebuchadnezzar. You got to get that. And I'm
so
like,
this is
"Eh."
from Sweden and it's sent over here?
No,
Yeah.
apparently most of these, if you read the cans, they've been brewed in the U.S. Like, this was brewed in Connecticut.
It
So I
might
thought
be
that was
like
it. I thought that was
their-
it. I
their
thought that was
recipes,
imported.
but
Yeah,
then
their brewery is
someone
based
brews
in,
it here.
like, the Miami Vice one was brewed in New York.
By George. This one is in Boston, Mass. Now, like I had a few Omnipollo stuff, but
Connecticut.
A lot of collaboration, though, right?
well,
There's
they
an Omni
do
collaboration.
collaborations, yeah. But I mean, like, let me think here. The only one that I really had that actually tasted like they call it the mud cake stout. That actually tasted like a Duncan Hines cake, like cake mix. I was like, wow, that's pretty good. But like all the other ones, like I'm kind of underwhelmed. Like the blueberry Tefnut by Vale is my favorite so far from what we've had. But everything else is just like, it's okay. It's not like, well,
I mean, the cola one is Evil Twin.
yeah, but that's different. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a whole totally different thing.
This Lemonade one was an Omnipollo Evil Twin collab.
Put it this way, Evil Twin right now, they make some really wacky shit at their brewery, but I'll tell you what though, you're getting like all the flavor profile.
Everything I've had from Evil Twin has always been pretty decent.
God. Well, I went there, it was just like, it was so nutty, like how like all their beers tasted. Like, you literally got every flavor profile into it, and then some, and you were surprised.
What are you giving the lifters?
The lifters, I give it
It's lifers.
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 I'm gonna go like 2.25.
Andy?
I went 2.5.
I went 2.5.
I mean,
as
it
well.
does taste like a Miami Vice cocktail without like the sweetness. So I mean, it's I wouldn't probably drink it again, but
I'm not. I'm not looking forward to this one at all.
the lemon curd sour.
Yeah, I have a hard time with lemon flavored stuff. So this is called Double Moa.
Here, hang on, wait.
I think he was doing that.
Yeah, I
as
was
we were
rolling
talking.
around.
Hey, you never know.
It's all the peach smush from fucking Soul. Don't forget to roll the
I'll tell you
can.
what,
man.
roll the can too.
I don't know if it's just us, man. 800 check-ins and it averages a 398. Like, these last couple beers have been rated so high, and I
think it's just a lot of fan base, maybe. Or
Yeah.
people don't have
Or they're buying likes.
sometimes like easy access to this stuff, so they rate it
are
high.
they buying it for $8 a can and they're making themselves think like, I paid this much, this is going to be fantastic.
Or they're buying likes.
Or they're getting
fleet.
introduced to it.
I mean, hey, Omni.
Which I'll tell you
I need a
something
new
off the record then later.
I need a new
about
lap.
buying likes.
Oh, you know someone who's doing that?
Yeah, I'll talk off the record about it later. But
Oh, wow. Omnipollo, I need a laptop. We'll change this whole episode around if you fucking buy me a new one.
I thought these were going to be a lot better, but like they're either like underwhelming or.
Can I see the can?
Yeah.
Double Moa. All right.
now this one I like because I like lemony shit.
Not much said
I'm a
here.
pretty
It
big
just said
lemon fan.
ale brewed with lemon and lactose sugar.
And that's what it is. Lemon curd sour ale.
Is this a Bresky's or is this a trade?
That's actually Bresky. So
Braskies.
here,
Bill Bresky.
here, and here are Breskies. The Sploing and this one are Barley Mow, and then the Yellow Belly is also Breskies.
I love the barley mouth.
The only thing that was really traded was the Tef Nut.
All right, here we go. Double Moa.
Tastes like heartburn.
It's lemon. I guess I should probably take a picture of it. I like lemon, but it's like, you ever see Always Sunny when Cricket's fucking eating the lemons? He's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I feel.
Ooh,
like.
that is tart.
It's the most flavor out of all we had.
Yeah,
so
like
far.
this is the one that actually, like, it says what it is on the can.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, the blueberry one was pretty good. Yeah.
Blueberry one's like fucking 11% blueberry motor oil. I'm gonna give this one a 3. I'll just put my score out there.
That's what I did too. Like, I actually like lemony stuff, so I could drink this one.
Yeah, it's they lemon curd sour, like lemon with the sour, like it just kind of
Yeah, I got it.
goes with it. So that's not bad.
Jason,
I give it a 3.
There's like -17.
Simon over here. Simon Cal.
Like a
It's under 9,000.
a 2.25. I don't know. I mean,
It tastes like Terrapin has a lemon tea sour. That's what it kind of tastes like.
Matt brought this tea last night. That's supposed to like,
I wanted to try that.
help you with body pain. I fucking took one sip and fucking spit it all over this kitchen. It was so gross. I was like, I'll be in pain. I'll stick to pain.
Omnipollo, I want my refund.
Yeah, this is
Wow.
rough. All right, this one is
Hey, we're doing an honest review here. Like sploing,
mango s'mores.
What?
Mango s'mores.
mango s'mores. And this
All
was
right,
in
so this is an
the fridge.
So when you hear s'mores, do you think
Mango? No.
that it's going to be an Indian Pale Ale?
I'm actually giving that last one a 2. Fuck it.
A 2?
Yeah.
I'm going to pour this and go pee quick.
Go for it.
Nope.
Oh, you're gonna go over. You're gonna go over. Ah, I knew it.
There's an.
All right, I'll be right back.
He's not peeing, he's throwing up.
Omnipollo, you fucking disappointed me here. You really did.
There's gonna be mango. What? I have not tasted this yet. I did not taste it.
India
But
Pale.
what the? Why would you put fucking s'mores and mango together?
Guess we're about to find
Like,
out.
that's
Somebody's
not-
fucking nutty to do it.
Does
man.
anyone need more? There's.
No, that's about a quarter
I got a
can
decent
left.
amount.
I poured a
You know
full
what, Mark?
glass.
Top
in.
myself off.
I think I'm going to quickly regret it. Although I have not tasted it yet.
I have a full glass now. There's a little bit left.
Let's give Tony a little bit more.
Mango and s'mores, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, it kind of takes a lot of the edge off of like the sour stuff.
Because this is an IPA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like a dry IPA. The mango s'mores.
Drippa.
Here we go.
Yeah, I taste how dry it is.
I don't get any of those smells. Like, I get the little bit of hop.
It's super dry.
Oh, yeah. I don't taste the s'mores at all, really. Like, I taste the mango, but...
Yeah, I think it might be due to the fact that the graham crackers, you know what I mean? The graham cracker might have actually did something with it. But, damn.
Wait, you taste this one, Tony. It's fucking dry as
Do we know
shit.
how old are these cans?
See, that's the thing with them when it comes to it.
You're having way too much fun here.
They don't have a
Try that
canning
shit.
label.
It's like it's super dry.
It's like a brute IPA.
like when I started drinking it, I think it was
Like,
like
oh, it's a
it was
nice
like
Chardonnay.
sucking the
Saliva out of your mouth.
Yeah, it was like doing the opposite. It was like sucking the saliva out of my mouth.
What do they call them? Hydrogen bombs? Where they drop the bomb.
It was like
Yeah.
drinking like bread or something. Like just like soaking up everything.
There's like a
Liquid salty
very
crackers.
slight hoppiness to it. I taste a very small hint of the mango.
That is
I don't
different.
get s'mores at all. Like, not one hint of it.
Wow.
Not on the smell, not on the taste. I like. Do these guys just do a bunch of acid and come up with beer ideas, and then we're like, "Oh yeah, that's what's in it,
They
man."
print what they see on the cans.
Yeah, it's like, "Oh, that's
I
what's
think
in
they
it."
just throw any bullshit on the can
Yeah.
and just throw some
the
fucking
can-
beer in there. And
Yo,
call
that
it a
dead
day.
bird flew into the vat. What are we gonna call this one?
I mean, all the can designs are.
That's the
really
fried
cool.
chicken IPA.
Wow. I don't think it's horrible, but that does have.
It's not horrible, but
It has a unique taste to
It
it.
is fucking dry.
Yeah,
really
it's-
dry.
Does
Top
not make
and
me.
then suddenly goes dry. At
Here's the
very
thing,
end.
like even on Untapped, they're not even putting like what hops and stuff it's made with or anything.
I think it's made with a bunch of bullshit. That's what I think it's made with.
It's like, oh shit, there's a rat floating in the vat.
man.
So 3 friends have checked this in, and they all give it like 3.75s.
They're fucking liars.
I think they're all generous. man.
Yeah, the Budweiser
How-
brothers gave it a 3.75.
How long ago
I think
was that
most
though?
people
Too.
that give things ratings are pretty
November
generous,
17th, 2018.
So 2 years ago.
Yeah, a lot's changed.
I don't know. Like the whole thing behind this is
Here's the thing, too. I want for me anyway.
I just gotta. You guys all probably get it too. I gotta unlock badge. Swedish brews. Normally DIY furniture and meatballs are all that come to mind.
It is very easy once you had a couple bad beers, especially because we're doing all one brewery, to kind of get in a mind state.
Gonna say because especially we're doing all bad beer.
No, because we maybe had stuff that's not up our alley, and we're doing all of one brewery where you can kind of get yourself stuck in a trap where you're like already kind of getting yourself prepared to not like the next one because of the previous one. I'm trying to not do that. I'm
doing
honest,
that, but they're just not. They're doing it themselves.
Yeah, I don't want to think just because we're just trying to be funny and trying to put funny content out and just
No.
trying to get that
Like
No.
if we had all these so
I've-
far, and then we had like let's say something equal to one of the New Trail IPAs after that, I'd be like, that was awesome.
so far for what And I feel terrible because Ben, he spent a lot of money on this episode, and it's definitely just they're not hitting the mark for us. Like they're
Lower
just
your
not,
prices on Apollo.
yeah. And this is not a knock to Bresky's at all because they don't come up with their price. They got to make back what they paid.
Yeah,
for the beer.
they gotta price it to sell.
And honestly, the only two beers that I really like out of this whole entire thing so far is the Tefnut and the fucking Cola Sour.
Yeah. The Cola Sour is awesome.
Realistically, they've been the only two good beers overall.
I would actually go not the Tefnut. No, I
didn't like the Tefnut.
I would go the Cola, and I would go to the fucking burger and fries.
Really?
The Cola is so far the best, and then like I said, that burger and fries, I would have gave it a 3, but I
would go with I would go with the pink lemonade one just because
I didn't like that one at all.
I like the pink lemonade, the Tefnut, and the Cola.
I like the pink lemonade more than most of them, but the Cola is still.
I think tonight we definitely have to have like worst beer of the night.
It's very possible. Fluff.
The can art is definitely the coolest on that one. So
it's very rare for me to actually not rate a beer because it's. I think it's that
here's the
terrible.
thing too. Like we cracked that open and it did pour really weird, but a lot of people didn't even get to try that beer because their cans exploded. So like, if we would have let that sit probably another couple hours or a day or two, that I would have
probably
had
a couple weeks because it actually gets really cold in that back refrigerator. Believe it or not,
Yeah.
because. It gets so cold to the point where like the cans actually like shrivel up and you get like a little bit of like the cold,
They're
like
smushy.
like they're
Yeah, because like the
mushy,
carbonation's frozen.
yeah, you're like, oh shit, and then like you let go and they puff up. You know what I mean? I think we would have been okay with a couple weeks with that, but we're just doing it for out of the safety.
I didn't want to risk it. I
didn't want to risk
I didn't want
it.
peanut butter jelly all over the inside of like.
But fair enough, though. That's the
48
thing.
beers
But
that are
that's
back there.
fair enough.
jelly time.
All right, sploing.
What did I give it? I think a 2. 2. Yeah, I don't like it.
Not gonna lie, Omnipollo. I'm kind of pissed.
I mean, it's less than average, I'd say.
That's a 1 for me. I'm sick of the nonsense now at this point. I mean, I've had enough of these beers. I've actually been pretty generous so far, and I'm being honest when I tell you that. I mean, I'm sick of. I'm not cutting around the bush.
Is this also Bresky's
anymore?
From what Spling? That's from the Barley Mow.
All right.
And I actually got these out of a cooler. So
Barley Mo's good with that. They have a lot of stuff in the cooler.
well, they had like a section with cooler stuff,
Yeah.
and then they had stuff
All
that
the
was
bottle,
outside,
yeah.
like outside then too. So I wasn't there for a long time. They actually made it a full-fledged bar
they
and
expanded.
food. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe that.
Dude, their
I'm like,
food is awesome.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, their food is
I
really good.
I told him when I went, I go, all I remember is like
It's dog-friendly, too.
It's like the taps.
Barley Mo, you can take your dog there.
Oh really?
Inside and outside.
And you were at Beer on Wall today.
Beer on the wall,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was a lot of fun.
Beer
And you know
wall.
what? I actually
wall.
will say this. Beer on the wall stuff, I'm kind of glad. We're just salvaging our day pretty much because the beer on the wall stuff, he actually followed me and he's like, I'm like, hey, I'm trying this one. I was like, oh, I'm going to try that one out too because you may or may not. Do you like root beer?
Mm-mm.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
There's a stout that tastes like root beer. And it actually tastes
Tasted
legitimate
just
like root
like
beer
root
and
beer.
anise. It was right up my alley. I'm like, you know what? That's a good fucking
Did
beer.
you guys go upstairs at all?
We did go upstairs just to chill out for a little bit, just to see what was up there. He went up there to get a beer. But
One thing I found though, a lot of the beers that were upstairs were not that good.
The only one I got upstairs was just red ale. That was
no, you got the fat fat tire.
Yeah.
I had
From New Belgium.
That's a solid go-to.
What was the one I got where it was like a meadery one and it tasted like fucking
I don't remember. I got like
medicine.
a strawberry kiwi sour up there. Was pretty good.
Yeah.
They had an actual seltzer there by Two Robbers. It was an orange mango seltzer. I actually like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty
White
wild.
Claw has watermelon and shit out now.
Yeah, White Claw has a watermelon.
man.
When will it end?
Never.
I don't think we'll do another seltzer thing again. I think that ship has sailed.
Me and Ben, I should say, we did get the peach tea PBR from.
Yeah,
was
I
that?
forgot it again.
From
shit.
I got
Preston's had it.
I forgot to bring it.
I'd like to
I
try
was
it.
typically gonna bring it, but
I give it a whirl.
Yeah, I like
I'm
peach flavor
still
stuff.
gunning for that IPA.
Yeah, I still haven't
As soon as
seen
I
it
see
before.
that.
How many
picking
different
that up.
nightmares did you pick up?
2.
Two. So
Yeah.
Depending on what our lineup is, that would be like a headliner. I think that'd be a good headliner beer if we did it.
I'm not going to really spoil anything, but I've been in contact with Josh, and we've had a little bit squeaker spoilers for our cracking bread packages. So expect some stuff coming in.
Yeah?
Yeah, some good stuff.
Cool.
So they're thrilled about what they're going to get.
You got all their sizes?
I got their size. I got all their shirts.
Did you send them to them, or
I'm me and then.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
Spoiler alert! If you don't pretend you didn't hear that.
What? No, we didn't order any shirts.
Right. I actually just sent a bunch of. I sent a T-shirt and a bunch of stickers to Beerman D today. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's going out to him. That's coming soon.
Now you may or may not like that. But
like
believe
that.
it,
This is a
Andy's
straight
like-
up Galaxy Mosaic IPA.
Oh, come
that
on.
has
Now,
not
gotta
been.
be good.
That's
Gotta
not
be
been
good.
in the cooler.
This is Tetractis. I don't know how to fucking pronounce it.
I got high
Yeah,
hopes.
they went.
It looks like
goofy
it's
with that one.
TETRAKTYS. I think that's how it's supposed to be.
Galaxy and Mosaic. I got high hopes.
It has 2,999 or 2,099 check-ins. It averages a 387.
Or Tetrakis.
387.
Ha hopes for
And
a living.
it's $7 a can.
I'm gonna give the Sploing a 2.5.
I think I gave it.
It's
2.5.
Give it a
dry. Oh, we don't mean to.
We haven't been asking your opinion, the newbie.
Yeah, fucking
I mean,
goofballs.
I feel like my opinion is very like just
No.
Well, actually, it's kind
No.
of a good one to have. Of like you're a
You're
young
coming-
dude, you
you're
don't
coming
really know
into
craft
it.
beers or
Yeah.
anything yet.
casual.
Like you're like what's your go-to college beer?
Hey,
Go-to is just Yinglings because I
Okay.
live around a
Just
Schuylkill
move in a
County.
little bit.
Come a little bit on the
yeah, a
mic
little
more.
bit on the mic.
My go-to would probably just be Yinglings.
Like lager?
because, yeah, just that's just
You don't have
because
like a
I live
specific
in
college
Schuylkill
beer.
County.
Like Kutztown was always we were fucking Lion's Head,
Well, both of my
What's your
Nothing
go-to
wrong with
Yingling?
Lion's Hen either.
but like up at State College we were always like fucking Natty Ice.
Yeah, what's your
No,
go-to
well-
Yingling? Just lager?
just lager. Yeah, my roommate. Well, one of my roommates likes to buy and splurge on different craft beers, but my other two. We're a little on the cheaper side, and I don't really care for just like light beers. So I would always just get Yinglings, and I got them turned on to Yinglings.
That's a good choice.
So-
Can't go wrong there. You got to take
Yeah.
some Chetty back to school.
Every so often, I get
Chetty.
the Yingling Black and Tans.
Gotta go.
You got to take some Chesterfield back to
I
school with you.
really didn't like the Golden Pilsner Yinglings.
No?
I thought
I
they
didn't
were
like
pretty
that
bad.
It's better than premium.
Yeah, I like.
Chetty's my go-to.
I'm a goofball. I like premium.
I mean, premium's all right, but
If it's something that you just want to suck on, that's
No.
that's
when Golden Pilsner
well,
first came out, I was so.
we're going off our Howard Stern high.
You can open up the Dragon.
Dude, when the
You can
Golden
open
Pilsner
that
came out, I was like,
one,
please
Tony.
don't just be rebranded premium.
No,
Yeah.
really,
No.
really thinking about it. I'm really thinking about the time where I started to really like fruit beers, and I think I'm just still chasing the high of the best fruit beer that I've had.
I think you probably like
What was that?
sours a lot.
It was in Belgium,
Okay.
so
It was a lambic.
Was it
no, I was
Lindemans?
at this bar. It was called Delirium.
Oh, Delirium, yes.
Delirium,
I've
yes,
had Delirium.
yes. It's very good.
They have a fancy ceramic bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
Delirium
lot. It's a lot
trends.
cheaper over there
All right,
than
Jason.
it is over here.
This got your cat pee smell.
All right,
Okay,
where
cool.
we at? Was that mine here?
Delirium, the Christmas one is good.
I've never had their Christmas, but
It's called Noel.
I think this is gonna be your beer, man.
I don't love Belgian beers. I think it's the yeast they use. Like, I don't like doubles, triples,
The
quads.
Delirium Red's not
I'm
bad.
stare
The
right.
Deliriums
They
are
have-
okay. The Chimay
when
are
you-
okay.
if you ever get the chance, go to
Oh, I want to go to Belgium.
Brussels. Go to Brussels.
Did you go to Bruges?
Yeah, actually, I was in Bruges. It was really nice there too. But
Smells good.
on the
This
story
one
that I was
smells really
on,
good.
Does that have
in
hunks the
Delirium,
bottom?
they had 3 different bars, which with each a different draft
What's that?
bar,
Get some floaties.
different things on tap,
Yeah.
All right.
and all of the.
Okay.
All right.
It was a school trip,
Nice.
and all of the girls that were there, they didn't. A lot of them that didn't really care for beer started drinking this strawberry ale, and that was the best fruit beer I have ever tried.
Nice.
Was the strawberry ale in Brussels in Delirium.
Nice. All right. This one's okay so far.
It's oily as fuck.
It is
though.
oily.
Yeah.
Is it me or I don't know? If
The
it's
carbonation's weird, too.
You get that oil that it's like it's like slick in your mouth.
Yeah.
It's like you're,
I fucking smell malt. I fucking smell them all in all these most of these beers, I should say. Most of these beers, I smell them all, and I'm fucking turned off by it, except the sours. That's just me.
I just remember
None of them have a canning date on them.
all these beers were sitting across here, and Anthony says, "Boy, it's going to be hard picking the beer of the night." Well, he's right, but not in the sense that you were thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's not. You can tell it's not fresh though.
I think it's meh. I guess that's all.
Very, very.
I'm just so
oily.
disappointed because I wanted him to sit on an episode, and this is what I give it to. Like,
Should've
I'm
brought
gonna
him
give
to
it like the
salsa.
Harry Carey.
I mean,
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh,
I
that's-
feel terrible. I
Harry
feel like
Carey.
dog shit. Good job, Omnipollo.
I think I already got a fucking headache.
I mean, the Fluffzilla really set the tone.
So
Wow.
I mean, I
Man, we
feel
are
like
being
this is
fucking
not
tough.
like I would love to know when this was canned. Like
we're
it's,
being fucking tough. I don't care. Like
It's
we
okay.
have to.
like it's better than the other ones so far, but
Yeah.
still something's off about
It's
it.
a top 3 or so far.
Really?
Yeah. At the top 3 for
Still
me.
some like the
And I got-
carbonation's weird.
And I got that, and it was out of the cooler.
Like those abomination ones we had a few weeks
Is this
ago, like
Bresky's?
how like
No,
they
this
were
is barley
overcarbed
malt.
or something. Like there's
Yeah.
something up. Like the carbonation on these ones are weird too.
Tony,
Yes.
where's your bathroom?
Upstairs to
He
the
doesn't
right.
have one.
He's
He's
going to go
to the
throw
right.
up now.
got in the yard.
Get him a bucket.
So what's this one? Tesseract.
Tesseract, we'll call it, yeah. I gave it a 3.
Tetra.
I'll try and look it up.
Tetractress. Tetraticus.
I just hit level 64 middle of the road beers.
It is that. Hang on. Yep, to track this one. I'll
Yeah,
tag you.
no, I got it.
I'll tag you.
I'm just trying.
We're trying to pronounce
Tetractus. That's got to be, I guess, how it is. Is it something stupid that's backwards?
Let me just be
I
completely.
got a Swedish beer badge.
Well, wait, let me just be
It's a-
completely
Yeah, I just
honest.
got the last
Did
one
you get?
too,
It's
yeah.
a picture of a toilet. The badge is a picture of a toilet.
What?
I got a Swedish badge on a tap. It's a picture of a
No,
toilet.
let's just be completely fucking honest, because I'm getting really fucking pissed at this. No joke. I'm getting fucking pissed.
At us or the beer?
Yeah, at the beer.
Okay,
at the
that's
beer. I'm really like fucking pissed. I mean, kind of with the comments. I'm not. Besides the point, though. But seriously, like I would like to just try this fresh. But like the only fresh can was the Tefna because that was only maybe about a month ago. This is fucking unacceptable with everything else. That's just me. And I sit on fucking beer long enough, and everybody knows that around here. So
Your Swedish one was a toilet, or you're just joking?
holy shit.
Because I wouldn't have been surprised.
It's like you've unlocked Swedish badge number 1. It's a picture of a toilet. It says Omnipollo.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I am not
It
impressed by
takes-
absolutely any of them.
It
Like
takes a lot for me to be disappointed,
Like-
and this is
I was expecting
Wow.
the Galaxy Mosaic IPA to be fucking awesome, and it's
It
because I
smelled
love
good.
Galaxy
Yeah.
and I love Mosaic, but
and I smell fucking malt off of it.
it's
too.
very malty. Like I don't know. I would love to know how old this can was.
For me, that beer is a 2.5. It's just like
I think I gave it a 2.75.
I gave it a 3.
it's average.
I think compared to the other stuff we've had, it's like a
Oh, it's been better than all the fucking other
it's a
ones.
fresher breath.
This is
Wow. That's a $7 can, Bryce.
Dude, so how much money do you think is
$2.75.
sitting on the table? That's what I want. Those cans are over probably $5 a piece.
I think
Yeah.
when you factor in the price, I'd give it a 2.5.
Yeah, I mean, seriously,
There's no reason these should cost as much.
That's
as they
honestly
do.
like when I think about it, I gave it a 2.5, but really, I mean, if he's right, if you factor in the cost, it'd probably be like a 2 for me. I
Yeah.
mean,
No.
I'm trying to be reasonable, and
Yeah, we're not just shitting on it. Like, because there's beer. I mean, I thought we were pretty fair with some beers before, but it's interesting.
Like
we didn't.
I can
have
go get a
anything-
12. I can go get a 4-pack from fucking New Trail of a fucking awesome IPA for like $12.
exactly.
Even
Yeah.
if
And this
we-
is a $7 can.
I think that's the other thing that
You should be able to get like a
I
refund
think
from
that's the
Omnipollo.
other thing. Factoring in.
I think I might actually do an actual email and be like, "Yo, like
beers
we
suck
had
and they're
this.
too much.
We actually did a taste test amongst 5 people, including myself. What the fuck?
Dude, do it.
hey,
Send the link.
Yeah, I'll be like, yo, like, we have a problem here. What are you doing? Like, first of all, really, all these beers should have dates.
Yeah,
like,
they really
should have dates, because
and they're all brewed at different fucking.
You know
breweries.
what? Right now, if I had to actually open up a bottle shop, I'd be like, Omnipollo, nope.
They're all brewed at different breweries because they keep moving. They don't want to catch them.
Yeah, it is weird.
So, like, there's those assholes from Omnipollo.
So, like, here's the thing. So,
right,
like,
realistically, here's Evil Twin, right? It's an Evil Twin collaboration. I don't think there's a date on this one either. Never mind.
No, there's not on any of them.
I think there's only maybe
check
one
the cola one.
He's got the cola.
I have the cola one. Doesn't have a date. I mean,
so this
it says 09/13, but
so this is February 11th, 2020. That's okay. That's fresh.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay.
Is that the Veil one?
Yeah, that's the Veil.
How is this one canned on 1305?
They did military time. on that.
3. No, I don't know if it's a one.
Oh, it's 5/13. No, that's not right. 3/5/2020.
Okay, look at the 13.
Wow.
Oh, it's because the zeros right
That's
there.
real fresh, then.
Yeah, this one's super fresh.
So Omp Ship A1 AT, they did another bar. They did like a barcode thing. Okay. So go. Batch number 1, 1556. That's the only thing with the curved one.
This one has nothing on it. Neither does the Miami Vice one.
Batch number 1, 912 for the temple.
Yeah,
for
the
Helma.
So
this
having
one
a
has
date
nothing on it.
probably depends on where they were brewed, because they're all brewed in different places.
Well, like, most of them are brewed in New England. So, like, there's New York, there's Connecticut. I think there was a Massachusetts one. Like, this Veil one, the Veil's in Richmond, Virginia. So that came from there.
Yeah, so that's like one of the freshest cans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bianca.
Bianco.
I guess that's how I said.
Bianca, yeah, you got
double
it right.
raspberry
Lassie Goza.
Lassie Goza.
And horseshit.
Brewed with raspberries and lactose.
Speaking of horseshit, does anyone watch The Hunters yet?
No.
The Hunters.
No.
It's fucking awesome. It's like it's almost like a sequel to Inglourious Bastards.
Really?
It's like
I'll tell you what though, when you crack the can, it's full right to the top.
it's on not Netflix, Amazon.
It smells really good.
It's about this like group of like Jews that go around hunting like Nazis that escaped to the U.S. after World War II.
Oh, cool.
So it's like a sequel to Inglourious Bastards almost. But there's a scene where they force a woman to eat horse shit.
Well, that guy down in Philadelphia ate horse shit in the streets.
Yeah, for a Super Bowl.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's just an Eagles fan.
And that was real.
They've been eating horse shit their whole lives, though.
Says the Redskins fan.
Yeah. If my fan base is out there eating horse shit after a Super Bowl, I'm gonna fucking punch them all in the head.
Well, I got a little speck in there.
I'm excited for the raspberry.
Bug.
I don't know.
4 friends have checked it in and gave it a 408, 32,000 check-ins, and it is a 3.88. This is a triple collaboration between Omnipollo, Crazy Mountain Brewing Company, and Brunswick
Smells
Briar
This one's
Works.
all right.
Smells like Lindemans.
I think this one is one of my favorites, but that also might be because I like raspberry.
This one's okay.
Yeah, this one.
Where's this from, Ben?
Okay, this is from Bresky's.
All right.
I actually found a can of it at Barley Mow too, so I picked up an extra can. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of fucking drain pouring. Fuck you, Omnipollo.
Wow!
Wow, you're dumping it.
No, I won't. No, that's being.
At least there's still alcohol in it. I mean, you got that going for it.
Yeah.
That's
not a
honestly,
good
that's
thing to say.
I mean, yeah, like Omnipollo.
Send
you
him
gotta
a
get
care
your shit-
package back when coronavirus
Be like,
when you go back to
be like,
college.
get your shit together. Honestly, like this is. I mean, I don't really get mad about shit like this, but this is fucking irritating.
No, when you spend a lot of money on shit and then it's not nearly live up, like the fucking milkshakes from Tired Hands are like $26 to $30 a 4-pack,
and they're iffy too.
They're okay at best.
They're
like,
iffy.
I remember I had one. I forget what one it was. I think it was the lemon meringue one or something. A friend got me a 4-pack, $26, and I'm like, this is okay at best. I'm like, I'm really mad.
No
to spend
way that's worth
$26 on it.
$26.
right.
That's a fucking markup to the.
I don't want to start the shit throwing already.
So I don't mean to be like that too.
We're just
but
talking pricing.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
I'm going with the one I just drank.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right.
Yeah.
So I just took a sip of it. The smell is fantastic.
Yes.
You drink it.
Yes.
There's really there's no flavor to it.
I taste a little bit of it's like fruited.
It's
that's
not
more of a
super
fruited.
strong, but it's there. Like
It's very mild.
a little
I
watery.
taste the raspberry.
Yeah, it's watery and mild.
It is watery, yes, but you still get the fruit in general with it.
Yeah, this one's okay compared to the others.
All right. Now I know they talked about on It's Just Beer podcast where sometimes people put beers out and they're saying it's like a 7 or an 8 or something.
You mean the ABV?
That 11% did not taste like an 11. If this is a 6, I'll be shocked. It just tastes too light to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
It's like a very watered down raspberry sour.
yeah. I don't know, something about it. I don't know.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
I agree.
It's water. It really is watered down.
It only has like a hint of sour.
225. I'm already put mine out there.
225.
I went 275. Like it's okay. Did I do 275 or did you? Yeah, 275. Yeah, it's all right.
So
I feel horrible, man.
it's a
Like,
1
know.
for me.
No, I'm saying like for Ben because he's really looking forward to this and he spent a lot of money.
I think
on
I
it.
was looking more forward to this than Ben was.
All right, so this one is Guy Jacks.
Guy Gags.
Are we already moving
No, it's
on?
Guy Jacks.
Yeah, he didn't even give his score.
This
man.
is named after
Man,
the dude who created.
I don't know.
we're fucking burning the young
Yeah.
gun here.
He
Man,
said it's a 1.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I don't know what I'd give it because on one hand, here's
I feel
the way
shitty because it's your
Well, no,
only
no,
episode
no.
that you may be on, and like I gave, it's like Senpoku, like I'm fucking Harry Carey.
I mean, if you guys let me, I'll come again. But the point that I was going to make is that as someone who's more casual and not really into, all the different details of craft beer, it tastes fine. But, if I'm up at school and I pay like $6-7 for a can of this, I'm going to be pissed. Like,
I would be pissed too.
that's that's why I think that price is an important factor.
Yeah, it really is. Like the price point of these is ridiculous.
I mean, honestly,
It's
'Cause
fucking
our-
bullshit, really.
So Trogs Raspberry Tart Ale is like $10 $10 to $12 a 6-pack, and it's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah,
how much a can?
I've had that.
I'm
That's
sure
really
it's
good.
like at least $7.
Yeah.
If I had to go back and re-rate everything, I would get everything here a 1, except for
The cola.
The cola. The only beer that
I kind of want to do that.
I would honestly stay with the 3.5 on the cola. All this rest 1 for everything.
I don't think I'd give it all a 1, but then
No,
again,
not
I
all
don't
of
have
it.
like the depth. Like,
Not all of it.
for me, it tastes.
I know the one label said cheeseburger and fries, but
Hey.
that was a good IPA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. That was
the
probably
Galaxy.
The, second best
The Galaxy was good. It didn't blow me away like normally Galaxy hop beers. I really enjoy.
And it was decent, but it's still fucking malted. Like that's
Yeah.
the thing. Like it fucking sat for too long. Like that's really the importance of actually canning and actually spending the extra fucking
Putting a
50
date on
cents, the 50 cents or $1 to put the fucking timestamp on
Probably
it.
doesn't even cost that.
No, I'm just whatever they
Yeah.
fucking factor into it, God forbid. But seriously though, that's the reason why we do time.
And I'm also here's the thing too. I'm giving Bresky's the benefit of the doubt. I can't say much for the other place,
I don't think it has anything.
That has nothing to do with them.
but I think if Bresky's
they're just a distributor.
I think if Bresky's said, "Hey, this beer has been sitting here a while," I don't know if they would keep the price the same. I think they just seem like if they're that into craft beer, they're not going to leave something on the shelf for 6 months and charge someone the same price. That's just me.
Well, these were all sitting out. None of these were in the cooler there. I
Yeah.
don't think.
I feel like that it's like really fucking willy-nilly how they actually like just the fact again no timestamp or anything like that when they were brewed or whatever, but all willy-nilly just in the fact that you're trying to find that freshness.
Here's another weird thing too.
Go ahead.
I'm on pills right now, and I'm not even buzzed. And we almost
Yeah, I'm not feeling anything actually.
I'm
not either.
I honestly don't feel like
fine.
these ABVs.
And we were drinking at the Beer on the Wall by in Penn Street. Hey,
I just
plug in
don't
that
feel
one.
like, and I think the lowest one we had so far tonight was a 6. Everything was 6 and higher.
Actually 11.
Yeah, well, there's an
We
11.
just have an 11.
Did it feel like you just drank 12 beers?
No.
Like that have that high?
Don't
'Cause, I mean,
forget
let's say-
full table and all
Well,
too.
12
Yeah, I know, but
beers
still, like we're
between
looking
5
at
people.
what 4 ounces each, 3 to 4 ounces.
We've
each.
done episodes where we've had 5 beers in a bottle, and I've left here a little more buzzed
So
than
we-
we did
yeah.
for cans.
I had more of a buzz after the freaking seltzer shootout.
Yeah, I don't question the alcohol content because I'm fine, but
Can I be quite honest?
Go ahead, Ben.
I want to wash the taste out of my mouth with all this shit. After we're done these
Why, you got a good beer?
Get some...
We're not doing another full episode.
No.
That's...
All right.
No, I can't do another full. I mean, if you have a bonus beer to palate cleanse, I'm down with that.
You know what?
Let's get these two out of the way, and then we'll throw a bonus.
So this is Guy Jacks.
All right.
So this is
Whatever you
named
guys
after
throw for
Gary
a
Guy
bonus.
Jacks, who created Dungeons and Dragons. As you can see there, it looks like some sort of a
dice.
die on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
All
cool.
right.
Yeah.
So this one is a grapefruit tonic Goza. So I don't even know.
There's got to be something here, though, because, like, once again, this one's a 1,060 check-ins, and it's a 381. So people are almost giving this a 4 out of
This one fucking
5.
smells malted, too.
I mean, that shouldn't smell malted though, because it's a sour. It looks like
it
champagne.
Does. It does.
Looks like champagne.
I don't know. It has a little bit of a cereal fit.
I'm curious about the tonic side.
Is this Bresky's?
This is Bresky's.
Breskies.
Bresky's.
Bill Bresky.
Hey. Dip.
Hang on.
Dip
I'm just feeling it.
That'd be
Dip a
ideal.
trip.
Oh, wait, we're not even to that yet.
I was just feeling it was cold.
Maybe put it in the fridge.
No. Stouts. You get.
Oh, is that a
bit-
stout?
Yeah. So we're at that mark.
Smells like a litter box.
Wow. All right, then.
All right,
there we go.
Now we're on pace.
Yeah. I'm going to go and start sniffing my cat's litter box.
Like
and
when
turn
I
the
scoop
beer
the
up
litter
there.
box, that's what it fucking smells like.
All right. That means it's a good beer.
Literally no flavor.
Really?
So tonic,
Literally no
I'm
flavor to
expecting
me.
that like quinine, however you pronounce it. Like
Literally
when you get a
no
gin and
flavor.
tonic smell.
It's getting worse for me. I agree. That's a fucking 2. 2.5. 2.5.
That wasn't very good.
2.
Grapefruit tonic Goza. I get like the little like the bitterness of the grapefruit, but that's about it. I don't
This
like a
tastes like
sour
water.
wine.
Sour water.
wine.
get I don't get tonic.
That tastes terrible.
It tastes like homemade wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fucking tastes terrible.
Look, I don't.
Now we know this is all right. So the last one of the day, we do know this one's 100% fresh.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I've been saving a whole glass, clean glass for this one.
yeah, same here.
Let's be completely honest here. Like from what I've been tasting so far,
Fuck me.
and I'm not saying that
I
like,
wouldn't run out and get Untitled again.
No,
I would honestly at this point. I got to see what that brings, but minus this, I would never buy an Omnipollo. But
No.
Yeah.
no,
I'm
never.
turned off.
So wait, the last one's Omnipollo too?
Yep.
Yep.
yeah. I really thought they were going to come through with all their wacky stuff, but
Like I
this
feel like
is
I have like a lump in my stomach from all these. Like I don't feel like buzz. I just feel like heavy.
Yeah.
I'm very disappointed.
I'm bummed for you. You spent a lot of money on this episode.
No, I mean, look.
I mean,
Buy one or two. You don't have to do it again.
Well, this is why we're
I've
here.
made the mistake before.
We're here for
it
you
happens.
guys. This is
And
why.
and that's part of the craft beer game. I mean, like no, they're not all winners.
No, they're not.
You might buy
And really,
something you
they're
think
not.
is great, and it's like, ugh.
It's the risk I'm willing to take, but due to the fact of how they, market themselves, it's not what you expect.
I think the mistake that was made was you bought Omnipollo on what the perception was of it, not trying at least one or two before you bought them.
I mean, I had Omnipollo before, and like the beers that I've had, they were all right. Like the Mud Cake, I actually had a Yellow Belly at one point. It was a different year. It was like 2018.
I just feel like this bottle is staring at the camera, and people are like, "What are these fucking assholes doing with this bottle on the table?" Please just give us a minute. We'll explain the whole thing.
Yeah.
This is also from the Swedes. It's not American.
See, Kyle.
And not only that, there's two reasons why it's a cease and desist batch. So, yes, we're gonna
All
go
right,
with that.
Let's talk about this one quick. Our last one of the day, the fucking Dijacks, or whatever you want to call it.
I mean, for me, that's a 0.25.
Yeah.
It's fucking junk.
That
is
didn't have
junk.
much flavor, like compared to the rest.
I'm
The
just so
rest even
I'm-
had flavor. The rest, like even if you didn't like it, they had flavor. That one was pretty meh.
Yeah. No, I agree with it. No, you
I
got
just chugged it. I gave it a 2.
I get a 0.5.
Yeah, point
Fucking
0.25 for
shit.
me.
Wow.
Jeez.
You know what? I'll give my lowest rating a 1.75.
Wow. I gave it a 2. I'm being generous.
I wasn't.
Understand this. I don't like shitting on beer. I don't like shitting on people that
you're
brew
paying the
beer.
money,
but I'm
paying a lot
paying
of
the
money.
money for that, and I'm looking for all the flavor profiles into that then too.
And something drinkable.
It's fucking disgraceful for me to say this, and I'm like kind of torn about it, but I'm going fucking lawful neutral here, man. Fucking shit. I'm sorry.
I mean, you gotta think.
I tried your beer. I mean, I had like 2 or 3 of your beers, and I was expecting like all this great stuff, and I'm like, when I go and purchase beer for this show, and I'm gonna go on a fucking pipe bomb right here.
Pipe bomb it up.
So
Do it.
anyhow, when I go and get beer for you guys, I look for the best shit. If you don't like it,
you take it
I
very
take
seriously.
it very seriously when it comes to it. So, like, if Tony's like, hey, like, maybe I want to try a Saison. Andy, maybe he wants to try some stout or whatever, or a pastry stout. Jason, he's just like, fuck it, I just like IPAs.
Hazy IPAs.
But just regular IPAs.
I'm a
I'll be like,
fanboy.
okay, cool. I'm actually looking, and I'm actively looking, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try this one, this one, this one, and this one. And out of all, like, I spent a hefty fucking penny for the Omnipollo in general.
I mean, you got-
and I actually got 2 cans of each.
5
just
or
because
above.
I was like, you know what? I was actually looking for it. Like, they were roughly 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half about each can. So I'm like, okay, I don't mind taking that hit because I want these guys to have a great time, especially my fucking cousin that actually is going to be that's on the show for the first time, and I really liked hanging out with you today.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah, fucking right. That's why we went to the beer wall. We had some great beer.
Love the beer wall.
Yeah, so.
You love your beer well.
But anyhow,
Beer wall are great.
my fucking point is,
6 year first player in Mortal Kombat though.
put it this way, I want everyone to have a great time when I have beer, and I get the beer for a good fucking reason. And Omnipollo, I'm gonna say it right now, it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. You better fucking come up with the Yellow Belly at the end, and everybody enjoys it overall at least a 3. So you're definitely gonna get a fucking. You're definitely gonna get a fucking. Not only a fucking email, but it's gonna be a fucking smear. It's gonna be a
Especially since
fucking
you have like
smear.
a KKK beer and you're not American.
One of my friends rated this as liquid chocolate cake.
Liquid chocolate.
Okay.
Is that like a
So
good
sorry.
thing?
That's a good thing, yeah.
You know, I'm
right,
just
so here
fucking
is
pissed,
the-
and this is just my thing. So,
This is the Yellow Belly beer.
All right.
this
now.
is the beer. God for fucking bid Omnipollo.
Ben-
It better fucking pull through.
Motherfucker.
Ben, I want you to know that it was still a good time being on the show.
I appreciate
Wait.
that, but I still want the best goddamn time for everybody. Damn it!
And listen, I want him to guess, okay, because he doesn't know. Okay, so we said these beers are basically $5 to $7 a piece. Looking at this guy right here, how much do you think that beer costs?
$20.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah.
Not too far.
Set your bar high. All right.
We paid $12.95.
Now looking at
for
that
this.
bottle.
I didn't. When you guys said that, I did not
Oh my
realize
God.
that was a fucking 12 ounce.
But
The reason I said 20 was
It's
because
not
I knew
even a
it was
12
like, oh, it's supposed to be their last.
Wait, it's not even a 12 ounce. It's 11.2
Are you
ounces.
fucking serious?
I
That's
feel
my
like
problem with Trogs.
It looks like it's like a steak bottle.
It does, like
you're
Worcestershire
opening up,
sauce.
Yeah. Like that's Lee Perrins.
All right. So if you were to look at that, what does that look like to you?
Yes, it's a KKK mask.
All right.
You should probably read, as someone who's about to enter into a career in politics, you should probably read the context.
please do that.
So-
The
Here,
context
I'll
that's
read it.
on
I
the-
got you, Ben.
Okay.
So this is the Yellow Belly. This is a 11% stout pastry. Now, definition of Yellow Belly is a person who is without courage, fortitude, or nerve. # a coward. To us, one of the most cowardly deeds is to act anonymously, hiding behind a group, signifying trait of institutionalized racism. This beer is brewed to celebrate all things new, open-minded, and progressive. A peanut butter biscuit scout with no biscuits, butter or nuts, taste, enjoy, don't be prejudiced. So pretty much this beer is pretty much saying if you are
It's going
racist
against-
and you
Yeah.
hide behind a fucking
See how
cowl.
this fits.
It's saying you're a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
basically.
So when you look at this in the aisle, this is not made to be racist. This is not made to say we don't like black people. This is literally
It's the opposite.
It's the
It's
exact
made-
opposite.
It's made to say, look at this mask. This is a yellow belly.
Yes.
This is the Grand Wizard edition.
And then this is supposedly their final batch of this.
Wait, well, actually, I actually heard the final batch has been going on now for over a year.
Yeah,
So I don't know. We'll
Okay.
see.
So why is there a final batch?
Okay, so because of that,
I think a lot of
wait.
people look at the bottle and they go, "Fuck that." You're
Well, it
not.
says
Wait.
cease and desist.
Wait. Let me explain because you let me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do it. So basically,
Clean up my glass.
what the Omnipollo glass, what the Omnipollo beer for this one is. Apparently, there was another brewery that actually brews the same exact type of beer, and it tastes exactly the same as another. It's like Londonshire or whatever. It's a brewery. You have to look it up. Why it actually is a cease and desist batch, because it's very similar, incredibly similar to another beer that's not like
that's
this.
like writing a song and saying that you stole the same chords. Like,
Well, they're going with it. They're stopping just the way that it is, but
Or it's just the marketing.
but
Who knows?
all right, I'm gonna go very light on this.
We all got to go light on this one, I think.
Okay.
It's only 11 ounces.
this better be the fucking saving grace. I'll tell you what right now.
Take a drink.
I just need the hood back for my picture.
Wait,
Yeah, that's my picture, and I'm going to put the hood on.
there's still quite a bit there.
I'm done. I'm done.
Ben's not impressed with it.
I actually paid $13 for one of these bottles, and I know you did as well.
Yeah,
And I think he bought a couple, so I
he has a bunch.
don't know. Like,
He sent one. He's gonna be sending one to some people.
it was a little bit.
I'm going to say this.
He's not impressed with it. He walked away.
I think he's going to throw up.
I listen for how much he spent.
I
I'd
took
throw
a
up, too.
sip.
Take one without the hood, and then take one with it.
See if it's any different.
It's a decent stout.
Man, it smells like alcohol.
It is a decent
Smells
stout,
like coffee to me.
but for $12 fucking for an 11.8 ounce bottle, Omnipollo, go fuck yourself. Seriously, who are you at this Buxton Brewery?
That's actually pretty good for me.
It is a good stout.
Yeah.
I actually
$12 a bottle?
like it.
Yeah.
It is.
No.
This should be a 22 fucking ounce bottle.
No. Yeah. Absolutely. I agree.
Like if this is a 22 ounce bottle, the $12 would be okay.
Yeah.
But
don't
like
know if
I don't
I'd-
even get a full fucking beer out of this.
I don't know if I'd call it chocolate cake. But
It is very
it's
chocolate
pretty
cake. It
good.
tastes like brownie batter.
Yeah.
Tastes like coffee to me.
It's
I didn't get the Swedish badge.
I don't know. I think it's pretty good. But for how much it costs? But I guess you also got to factor in it's the quote unquote last batch.
Yeah. But again, like that last batch has supposedly been going on for over a year now.
Didn't like it, Ben?
I'm not fucking thrilled.
It's a decent stout, but
That I can only put. Yeah, that's the only thing I'll put past.
Not for
past
what
it. Wow.
they're selling it as.
Yeah. I mean,
Under fucking well.
This should be a 22 ounce fucking bottle. Or, no, this should be a 750 milliliter bottle.
Yes.
up at Sabatini's, that's $14.95 a bottle.
This?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're back.
That's my problem with Trogue's barrel aged shit, too, is like there's bottles, like they're okay, but they're like $13 a fucking bottle for 12.8 ounces.
Trogs compared to Omnipollo, I'll buy Trogs all day.
Oh, yeah, Trogue's all day, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying price wise on small bottles.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is, this has been the most underwhelming episode, and I've actually sent a bottle of this to some friends, and I don't think they're going to be thrilled about it. I don't think they're going to be thrilled. I'm kind of
We
fucking
should set that on
disappointed.
fire.
No, I mean, I
mean, not on the table.
Yeah,
Take that shit out in the yard.
but
He called the shit poop.
You call this shit poop? Fucking Billy Madison.
Old man Withers hates shit.
He steps in the fucking combat boots.
Call the fire department. This one's out of control.
But man,
Like, I think it is a good stout. Like, I like it.
it is a good stout, but
Yeah.
not marketed for what it's worth.
No, not at all.
I think part of the marketing is the controversy.
Yeah, I mean that is
there's
honestly,
controversy. There's a
obviously.
lot to. There's just like a lot to this beer. Over again, if we did an Evil Twin episode, we'd be like, you know what, Evil Twin, fucking awesome as shit. Because
I'd be very interested to hear.
I'm
what,
really glad because
I'd really be interested to try some of these other breweries that have collaborated on Omnipollo and see what their beers are by themselves. Because
Well, we know the Veil is
a
good.
great example
Yes.
is
The Veil
I've
is
had-
awesome.
that's so depending on who you're dealing with. That
Veil is
that could be
good.
a little bit iffy.
Evil Twin without
Evil Twin's
Omnipollo
good.
was good.
and I had Evil
Wait, did you
Twin.
guys do an Evil Twin episode?
No,
No,
we
not
haven't.
yet.
No.
We've had some of their beers spaced out through some other things.
Evil Twin with Omnipollo tasted like cough syrup. Or, I mean, a
We
lemon
did-
cough drop. Cola was fantastic.
We actually had some Evil Twin at some point or another. We actually had a few of their beers on like some other shows that we spanned upon.
Yeah, I feel
and
like
they
we
were
had
actually
one not
pretty
too
good.
long ago, too.
They were actually pretty good. They were overall pretty good. Like
All the ones
they
I've
nailed
had from them always
the
were pretty
flavor
good.
profile was nutty. Like I'll tell you, like they do their pale ales and all then too. I don't really care for that, but like they made like a raspberry sour, and apparently it was like the best shit ever. And they made like a Rocky Road fucking.
All right, boys.
I'm
Stuff.
looking to see what ones I've had.
I'll start with. We'll start with Melvin. You're our guest. Pick one beer for beer of the night.
We didn't even
Oh, we
rate
never
that.
rate. We didn't rate
Oh,
this one.
Sorry, I gave it. I didn't check it in. It tastes like coffee.
Beer of the night?
For me, this beer is like a 2.5, and the reason why is because it's super, super fucking expensive. It is not worth the hype. I would never ever buy. I actually bought a bottle of this.
You have a couple bottles, didn't you?
No, I bought one.
No, I was the one that bought the couple bottles, and I gave it to friends. Hint,
Yeah.
hint.
Yeah.
I mean, I would never ever buy this again, especially at that price. If this was just a regular $3 to $5 beer, I'd give it a 2.5. But because it is so expensive and there's so much hype surrounding this, it's a 2.5. This Omnipollo is fucking shit. This is the worst beer I have ever had with the highest price. I will not buy their beer again. I will not buy
This one
Omnipollo
isn't
beer
even
again.
listed.
I tried to twist it a little
Period.
higher for you.
You're good. You're good.
So I think without factoring in price, I did really, really like the Yellow Belly.
Okay.
I
mean, if
thought
you like
it was
stouts,
really tasty.
If you like stouts, it's probably not terrible.
but
It should not be that.
I
high.
thought that the hype and the controversy, it's just way too expensive for what you get.
I agree.
If I was just, having a night at school, at school where we go and buy a bunch of craft beers and we share, I would probably say the cola or the Tefnut. But the Tefnut
So what's
because
your
I
number-
also
what's
like
your one?
my one. The
Yeah,
cola.
what's like-
the cola?
Cola.
Oh, we're
The
doing
cola-
beer of the night already. I didn't get to rate
cola.
my cease and desist.
Because while I did like the Tefnut, the cola was exactly as it was advertised, and I think that every one of my friends would like it as well, and it was really good.
I
In other words-
gave a 3 to Yellow Belly. It is a decent stout, but for a 11.8 ounce bottle, fuck that shit.
For $12.
$12, fuck
12,
that.
12 to $14.
Omnipollo, you should be goddamn ashamed. But honestly, this comes up as Buxton Brewing under when
Yes.
you. I noticed their collab.
Yeah, I know.
But it
They
comes
go
up. It comes up
Buxton.
under them on Untapped. It doesn't come up under Omnipollo.
Yeah, it goes under Buxton. Yeah.
So sorry, Buxton. Don't work with the Swedes anymore. Swedes, stick to melodic death metal. Your beer sucks.
What would be your beer of the night?
Cola.
Ben.
I'm gonna go with everybody else. Like I'm just saying, like rating wise, in my beer, I gave it a 2.75 because hey, $12.99. Fuck you for charging that much for just like it's a good stout. Like I said, like how everybody's saying, great stout, but it's not a $12 or $14 stout. No fucking way. And what I would have to go for beer of the night, I would definitely have to go with the Cola Sour as well.
I think it's a runaway. That's my pick as well. Cola for you for number 1.
The cola. Yeah.
All right, number
Mel
2.
got that?
None of them.
Nope.
Number 2 of the night for me. I'll start this one off. I'll go.
Hilma.
I'll go the burger and fries. It didn't taste like
Burger
burger
and fries?
Burger and fries, but I thought it was a good IPA.
Let's go across the ways. I'm gonna go with the Tefna because that actually
Definitely.
smelled and tasted like a blueberry muffin, and I really liked it. I liked it. Again, it had the alcohol by volume. It really it was fresh. I didn't think there was anything wrong with it, but then again, I got the first pour. You guys kind of got the shitty end of the stick when it came to it.
Jason,
Alma, yeah.
the Helma.
Helma? Oh wow.
I'll go with the Tefnut too. I just really like blueberry. I thought it tasted exactly like it
That's
was
probably
advertised.
one of the better blueberry tasting beers I've ever had.
The lemon guy is my number 2.
So you're the tiebreaker because this won't because this already has too many votes. If you had to pick between these two, all right, that's a number 2 of the night.
Helma.
All right, once you've already voted, you can't vote for the same beer again. That's just to give you kind of a rundown. Number 3 of the night, Yellow Belly.
I'd vote Yellow Belly.
Yellow Belly.
Yellow
you
Belly.
as well. I would go that one just because I'm not a stout guy.
And I'm not trying to follow with like the whole group, but I would definitely say just over the fact because I can't go with the Tefnut again, I'm going to go with Yellow Belly as
Okay.
well, just because that had the better flavor profile.
Yeah, I'm not a stout guy. I mean, it wasn't a horrible stout.
No.
but
Yeah, again, like just to
Tastes
clarify,
like coffee.
with the Yellow Belly,
I think stout versus stout though. Just for me, I thought the fluff had a lot more peanut butter and jelly flavor.
Yeah, but it
That
also
really,
had
that
that
metal
really
taste, though.
tasted that peanut butter and jelly for real. I really tasted that, and I really
I
enjoyed
tasted
it.
a bunch of stuff, but it was a struggle to drink fucking 3 ounces of it.
Yeah, it was.
Like, it was painful.
It was too much.
Like,
Like,
I'd rather
what we
drink,
did-
like, a handle of, like, bottom shelf tequila.
Look at it this way: like spraying it amongst 5 people, that would be a perfect beer
Yeah, I mean, it's...
to do that with. But
I would, like I said, with this one here, I would love to try it on draft and see how that goes. But in the can, it's too fucking thick.
Yeah.
And I would like to put, where's it at? Teff nuts on some pancakes or on some ice cream. I think might be pretty good.
no, I agree with you on that.
Boozy pancakes, fuck yeah, man, let's do it.
That's perfect. That's perfect for that beer.
Some
for
maple
the way
syrup
it
and
is.
some Teff nuts, let's do it.
Hey, one of these times, if we were ever hanging out or whatever, and you see me with pancakes and a can of beer, like,
Let's do it.
fucking took it.
You son of a bitch.
If all those combinations come together at one time, okay. All right, we have our beer of the
Ben
night,
just happens to have some pancakes while we're hanging out.
and he still has a can of this beer. Our beer of the night, the Cola Sour by Evil Twin Brewing Company. Number 2 will be Omnipollo's
Helma.
Helma. I think it was a collaboration, wasn't it?
That was no. I think
No, I
that
think
was
this
just a
one's
regular.
straight up.
Straight up Omnipollo.
Yeah, that one's straight up.
Let me just double check. I don't want to give it.
Omnipollo.
it's straight up.
I'm just gonna say this right now. You fucking disappoint me. You should not be fucking cranking out these prices.
Yeah,
Whether they
you're-
are.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
This is-
Everything Omnipollo for what Ben paid for them is not like there's way better beers
All
you can
but
get way
I think-
cheaper.
one.
I think just from listening, last place just goes to Omnipollo Brewing Company in general.
and then number 3 of the night will be the Yellow Belly, which is a Brunkston Brewing Company.
Number 1 for the day goes to Deer Park Water. Number 2 goes to
All
Omnipollo.
right, so we have our three beers of the night. Jason, you came up with a great idea, and we're gonna roll with it. What was your least favorite beer of the night?
oh dear God, that's a tough one because they're all fucking terrible. So, jeez, that,
Man, you like sticking that fucking katana in my stomach and ripping it open, man.
I
Man,
mean,
I know
they
this is
were
just-
all like really bad. Again, I think he said it right. Omnipollo is the fucking loser in the night. I mean, they really. Look, here's my final words on this. Like, I will never ever buy an Omnipollo beer.
I wouldn't either.
I fucking was suckered into that goddamn fucking Yellow Belly for $13 a bottle. I bought one of those. And it It's all fucking hype, dude. The beer is fucking terrible. It really, really is. I mean, that seltzer episode was more enjoyable than this. For me personally.
I agree.
I'm being fucking honest.
I 100% agree with
that,
Jason.
That seltzer was better. This beer is fucking trash.
What they charge. Yeah, it's not.
For just in general, I mean, it's not good. Like I said, the only factor we don't have is that like we don't know how old these cans are, but they shouldn't be selling them at that price if they're old.
And that's important, especially with if you're going to market. Like even Trogs does that then too. Like if you see Nugget Nectar and they're like, that's like a shelf life of like they'll tell you like shelf like consumed before this date. They're telling you right off the bat, hey, you better drink it, or you better have a good fucking party with it, because if you get some fucking drunk to actually drink the malt,
so
you know
for
what I mean? But
Trogs, the hazy dreamer that we had last episode blows these all out of the water.
don't forget we had
that was like a 3.
We had mixes of sour.
I just got a 6-pack of that today.
I liked it.
Understand this though, we had mixes of sours, IPAs, we had a whole bunch of different stuff from them, and this is no exception over the fact that, you know, we're trying to give them a fair review, and they're not even putting up.
Gary Gygax is rolling around in his fucking grave.
This was the worst one, though. The Gygax.
Tasted like water. Tasted like water.
That was...
that and the blueberry for me.
That was really, really bad. I mean, I was like, you know, in the chat when I was like, let's do the Omnipollo. I was super excited to do this. Yeah. I was all about this. I was super hyped up.
I think we were all excited.
Yeah, I mean, everything I've ever heard about Omnipollo is, oh, you got to try Omnipollo. You got to try Omnipollo. When I had Nebuchadnezzar, like, oh, you got to have the Nebuchadnezzar. It's fucking awesome. I was like, yeah, it's all right.
There's nothing blew me away.
Agamemnon was another one then too. Yeah. It was like a maple syrup one. I'm like, meh.
Man, that wasn't.
That was my
special.
third one. Like the first two were like, all right, cool, but the third one, I'm like, eh.
Yeah, I think
I'll tell you what though. Here's the one thing, the positive we'll get from this episode.
Yes,
the positive that we'll get from this.
Spending more money on Omnipollo.
No, honestly,
save your money. Don't buy Omnipollo.
If you've been listening to us as a beer podcast and you're banking on us to give you honest reviews,
this is the honest review.
You can honestly say like, oh, okay. Like even myself, I was giving way too many 4s. I'm just being honest. And then while we were at Harris, I'm like, you know what? I need to reevaluate the way I score beers. Like, you need to really blow me away to give you a 4 anymore. Like, I'm going to be honest.
I agree.
2 to 3 is where I'm going to stay for a long time.
If for me, if it's a 4 and above, it's really, really good.
And I think if you guys are just thinking, hey, we're just trying to get attention and we're trying to get we're trying to get popularity, like, and we're trying to give everyone a fair shake and just kind of blow everybody and give them honest reviews. Yeah. This is about as honest as we're going to get right here.
Like my perspective, like I had like Yingling Flight, I gave it a 0.25 on Untappd just because I'm just annoyed with what they put out.
Better than
I would drink a fucking any Yingling Flight over anything
I
in this list
too.
right here.
Yeah,
today.
I agree. Like I said, those seltzers were fucking
phenomenal. Yingling Flight's actually not that bad. It's just I was more disappointed what Yingling put out, but I would take a Yingling Flight over any single one of these,
especially for the fucking. That's just ridiculous.
$7 for one can
is an important.
Yeah, you get a 6-pack of Yingling Flight for what one of these cans costs.
And they put that fucking shit on the can. French fries, burger buns. Go fuck yourself, man. That doesn't even taste anything like that. Yeah. Nothing like that.
And this is not even shitting. This is just being completely honest. Yeah. Like, you even discussed to me, and that's tough to do.
I mean,
that's really fucking tough to do.
The other week when I was over at your house, the beers that you were sharing with me were phenomenally better.
Yeah, and he actually had a Juan de Bolas, which was an Aslan stout, which was 15%. It was like a Jamaican coffee and blueberry one, and like a little bit of coconut, I think.
Yeah, that one. And
way better.
I remember
way
the
better
key lime
than
pie one too.
Way better than any of these.
I'll tell you what. In the back or in the doors, a couple. You guys want to do one more just to get it out of the way?
If you got a good.
Go fucking. Let's plus
something super solid.
Let me do a pipe bomb. Let me do a real good pipe bomb one. We're going to do Equilibrium's Pineapple Saison. Because I want you to try it because I want to convert you to a Saison guy.
In the can?
No, that's a bottle.
Okay, get that one.
Let's do it. Got to cleanse the palate.
Yeah, listen, this is as been being as I didn't listen behind the scenes too. I was even telling the guys like, hey, listen, if it's not that great, let's not completely shit on it, but it's hard not to for the price that people paid on this.
Ben spent, and were these yours or just all Ben's cans?
No, Ben. Yeah.
So Ben spent a lot of money on these.
He did.
They're just not like
Very
it's-
underwhelming.
I feel bad for him because how much because like I said he does. I know that he came from him and he's not bullshitting you. He takes this very seriously. Like when he puts an episode together and he goes out and gets these beers.
Yeah.
Like I even said, I was thinking to myself when we first started, I'm like 12 fucking beers, Ben. And I mean, you know what? I trusted his judgment. I said let's do the 12. I even added the 13th by adding the fucking one so it didn't blow up my fridge. And I'm adding a 14th, which is against everything I fucking go for
Yeah,
this show.
but
because he was really excited for this brewery
Again,
and
with-
it let us down.
With this stuff, though, like, imagine back in the day if you bought a case of each of these.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like, at least he only bought one of these, you know? He bought one, two,
bought
he
two
made a
each.
mistake, you know?
He bought 2 of each can.
Well, look, you know, it's not the end of the world, but, you know, live and learn, man.
So I'm going to quickly take a picture of this. This is from Equilibrium. Please save us.
Oh, I am fucking salty. Fuck you, Omnipollo. I don't mean to be that in the very negative sense. People know
I do.
how I am. People know how I am. Like how I am. I really am. I'm just
Dude, fuck it. It's
Pour me how much
It's-
ever.
you're
I'm gonna
calling
go
it
to the
straight
bathroom
up.
Again.
young gun fucking guy. That's my family. Fucking shows up. Is thrilled to actually try some good
Are
fucking
you just not
beer.
drinking that?
that is water.
Oh, I was like, I thought you just gave up on the beer.
No, that's water.
We could do full pours on this 100%.
Yeah.
All right, so this is called. You could read it off, Ben.
EQD Jamaica. All right, well, that's definitely not how it's pronounced, but point being, though.
This smells like rum punch.
EQ what?
well,
I
I
found
didn't
it.
even.
EQ
No, my man, which?
EQ the
EQ the Jamaica.
This is a 6% ABV.
6%.
This has a big write up, so I'll let Ben take care of that. This is made by Equilibrium Brewing Company, who have 178 total beers. They average a 4.28. So this is a very, very highly ranked brewer out of Middleton, New Jersey.
What?
They're-
This one? That's Milltown,
New York. Sorry, New York.
Sorry. I'm like, whoa, Tony.
Pain pills and
Totally different.
Pain pills and beer. Are starting to
Equilibrium
kick
moved.
in. Yeah.
They're now in New Jersey, so we won't
okay,
ever go
so-
there.
Their number one beer is MC Squared.
Let
Their
me
number-
take a. Okay, go.
You're going to read the brew.
Okay, okay.
I'm talking about the brewery quick here. Fluctuation is their number 2 beer. Photon, which we actually had on this show, is their number 3 beer. So we actually had the Photon.
Yeah, that was a solid beer.
Yeah, it was a really good beer. All right, you can read
So
off the
one
description.
check-in rated at a 4.60 on my friends, and everyone 346 check-ins at 4.10. So
You see the bottle?
this is a 6% alcohol
Yes.
by volume American Wild Ale. Winter is here, but EQD Jamaica.
Jamaica.
No, well, I'm reading the description.
It says Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Where do you see that?
Jamaica. Right in front of you.
It's Jamaica.
I don't care. I'm reading it. the way
Jamaicans
I-
don't have a huh like the
Yeah,
Spanish do.
All right, whatever.
But whatever, whoever
we're
put
gonna
the-
go with Jamaica transports us to a warmer climate. We wanted to play off the common aguas fresca drinks served on the islands, made by steeping hibiscus and other ingredients to make infused beverages.
That
the
is good.
result is a complex and elegant farmhouse ale infused with pineapple, hibiscus, lime zest, and local honey from Honeybrook Farms in Pine Bush, New York.
That
EQD Jamaica pours a beautiful golden copper yellow and releases an earthy, subtle tropical aroma. Its flavor is a balanced tartness with notes of pineapple, light cranberry, and hibiscus, notes of chardonnay, citrus, zest,
Christ, who's
all
that?
bundled together
was me.
with beautifully light but integrated honey backbone. It has a balanced and dry mineral-like finish that's complex and full of depth with our pleasant funk. We find this wild ale perfect on its own or as a companion for food pairings with friends and family.
All right, already. Thank you, Equilibrium, for saving us.
Holy dog shit! I
this
fucking
tastes
got a
like
great
fucking
beer.
Jamaica.
This is a fucking great Say's wild ale.
No.
Yeah,
This
isn't a saison; it's a wild ale.
It's a wild ale, but point being, no, for a pineapple wild ale, this is fucking beautiful.
I taste the pineapple.
No, this I like this.
I would actually risk our a copyright to play Bobby Roode's Glorious because that's how fucking good this beer is. Thank God, EQ. I'm very thrilled about you.
Are you sure it's
I
not
will give
also
you-
because of how bad
bad
the rest of it?
No, this is no. I've had. I really like specialize. I want to try and specialize in like wild ale saisons and all. This one really hits on all levels.
All
Like
right.
the description, the
All right,
pineapple, and the wild ale.
I want to know.
Excellent.
I want to know if I'm on the right wavelength.
see the bottle?
when it comes to reviews here. So I'm going to start with you, Ben. You just talked it up.
I'm definitely giving that a 4.75 because that made me so happy because I wanted to break that ball out in the worst way.
I'm glad I'm not rocking on my chair.
But I'm just saying that's legitimately
It's a tasty beer.
It's a tasty beer. It again,
How much does this bottle cost?
$10.
Yeah.
$10. That's pretty good for the size of this bottle.
Like 10 to 12 bucks.
That's definitely more reasonable.
That's
All right.
a lot more reasonable.
$10
than-
bottle. $14 bottle.
Oh my god.
13, but
Well, if you go to a different location.
This is what this piece of shit should be.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
definitely.
Honestly, if the Yellow Belly cost as much as this did, it would have been rated a lot higher.
Put it
think.
this way.
At least for me.
Yeah.
As
Put it this
someone
way.
who's a casual.
I will tell you this right now.
Tell us
I bought
right now.
2 bottles of that.
Don't
I
wait.
bought one for the show. And I
Okay.
saved one for myself. That's how confident I was in Equilibrium, and it fucking delivered. You know what? Fuck it. Guess what? I'm changing my rating. 5. Done.
Wow.
5?
All right,
5
relax.
done.
It's not that good, but
Yeah, calm down.
All right, 4.75. I'm still
hold on.
sticking on.
that was a solid slap.
Jason.
what? Look,
I know we had some terrible beers tonight.
this is not.
Let's bring it back to reality here.
Okay. I didn't. Okay. All right. Realistically, all right. I'll come back to me. 4.25. That was
Okay.
just a pleasant beer. I really liked it. They really hyped it up. That's that's just a solid bottled beer. I enjoyed every bit of it.
I think you're rubbing off on me.
Look, I love Ben. I mean, he brings the best
It has a very
beer
good pineapple taste.
and everything to this show. I mean, like, a lot of this beer that Ben brings to the show, I would never have a chance to try.
Yeah.
You know? And I totally respect Ben, and I appreciate that he's all in when it comes to this.
Yeah.
And getting these beers that I seriously, I would never get to try that beer. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't go buy that in the store. It's because of Ben that I got to try it.
100%.
But with that said, it's not for me. It really isn't. I mean, I'm not here to shit on anyone or shit on any beer. It's just, I'm an IPA drinker.
Yeah.
I like dank, West Coast, hazy, juicy IPAs. This is not the type of beer that I normally drink. I'm not saying
Put all that aside. What do you give this beer?
I mean,
a 2.5.
a 2.5. Okay.
But that again, like
wait, is
if
that
you
a
like that,
0.25?
no, a
No,
2.5.
Okay, 2.5.
Average.
Okay, okay.
If that's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of beer you drink
Yeah, yeah,
all
yeah.
day, you know, like you like that kind of beer, it could be a 5. I mean, I really don't know, but
Yeah.
like this is not normal stuff that I drink. But I thank Ben, I really do, and I'm not being an asshole or shit. Or he brings a lot to the show, and I really, really do appreciate it, and I appreciate the effort and what he does. You know, I mean, you guys are fantastic. Look, this wouldn't happen if it wasn't for you. All the money on the equipment and everything, and the stuff that he brings to the show, all the spirit. I'd never get a chance to try any of this stuff.
Yeah.
And I sincerely say that.
I appreciate that.
And I mean, I really do. And I thank both of you for. But this
That's not a
this
problem
is
at
just
all.
not an.
Yeah.
You know, for me, like I'm stuck in my ways. You know, It's just. It wasn't a good.
Does
episode
it
for
hit?
me, you
Does
know
it
what I
hit
mean?
the flavor profiles of the beer? Do you get
Flavor
pineapple
profiles, the description, like
It's
all
very
that.
pineapple-y.
Yeah, I get a lot of pineapple. I don't get that. I have never had that much pineapple in a beer before.
I get the pineapple and the lime.
Yeah, I mean it's decent. I mean, like again, for 2.5 for me, that's just middle of the road. You know what I mean? It's just not the type of beer that I would drink. You
That's
know?
fair.
I mean-
listen, I'm the same way with stouts.
Personally, I think that's pretty good when you don't. It's not part of your taste.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It really isn't, and it's hard for me to rate some of these beers because I don't drink them a lot. That's not something that I would typically go out and seek. You know what I mean? You put 5 different IPAs in front of me, I can give you an honest opinion because
Yeah.
I'm an IPA guy.
That's your wheelhouse.
You know what I mean? So I could say, like, look, I mean, from an IPA drinker, that is what it is for me personally. When you mix in stuff like this that I don't drink a lot of,
and that's,
I mean,
that's the
again,
awesome.
you know,
to me, that's what makes our show really good. Ben and Andy, I would think, are very wide range drinkers. You can really put anything in front of them, and that's what they're going to go for. Me and you, I mean, I'm a sour.
right.
I like my.
You're
saison.
not a stout person,
and I'm not.
I'm
not.
Yeah.
You could eliminate stout and porter almost completely for me.
And I understand.
You know,
that.
so
I do.
I try not to shit on stouts, and I think that's what you're kind of doing here with.
Yeah.
You're not really a sour. Say you just like your wheelhouse is IPA. So if we hit you with a hazy, juicy IPA, and you're like, this is a 2. If you're someone who listens to the show and you're someone who listens every week, and Jason gives
That's
a
a
hazy,
shitty fucking
gives a
IPA.
hazy IPA,
I agree.
That's
low,
nutty, yeah.
So this is not. So when you listen to a
Right.
review from our show, it's not a collective review.
No.
So if I give something, say I'm not reviewing it. It's not because I think it's terrible. That's just not my
I guess
style.
that's
But you
pretty
give
right,
it
like-
an honest review.
Again,
Ben and I pretty much are like the most well-rounded of.
100%. And that's why I think we all have that great dichotomy.
Again, for me, a 2.5, that's just middle of the road. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
It's
not
average.
It's not bad. It's not good. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know, I
What
mean,
is all
right down
5
the
out of
middle,
7?
You know,
What it really comes down to, I'm kind of like a salesman when it comes to these beers with these guys, and I really want people to enjoy. Like
I'm gonna
Tony be like, I hate
gonna be-
stouts. I'm trying to trying my bestest.
Yeah.
my best
To find the
actually
stout I
find a
like.
stout that he likes.
Yeah. But here-
and
here's-
like
here's
Andy,
one thing.
and then Andy, like he's like, oh,
Second
like
at bat.
I don't care for saisons or wild farmhouse ales. I'm trying to go for you too.
And this is a good
And I'm
fucking
trying.
beer.
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to convert you to just be a little open
And
about a little
here's
bit about
one thing.
everything. And I'm just like, that's just the way I feel.
We're-
I get a kick out of being like, hey, if you get a 3.5 out of a beer, I'm fucking thrilled.
Now-
or like if I got you a saison and you're like, oh wow, this is fucking great. I thought it was great.
but
You know what I mean,
and I respect that because he's a people pleaser.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I have other friends that
Yeah.
are like that. You know what I mean? He wants people to enjoy what he brought.
it's not
He wants
bullshit. It's really not
I get it. I really do
bullshitting.
get it.
Honestly, I think
And-
tonight's episode was a good thing for us because
It's a good wake up call.
we just hit. I think when this releases, this is 51 or 52.
I think it's 52 maybe.
Right, so we're 50 episodes in, and I think for the very first half our episodes, if you go back and watch, please, I would say not to because the quality's not the greatest.
No, fuck it, go for it.
Watch it, but
Dive in, all in.
Quality's not there, but we've making great strides
Yes,
in 50 episodes.
definitely.
But I think this is the first time where you can legit sit down, watch one of our episodes, and we're going to give you
An honest review.
because here's the thing: when someone spends a lot of money on beers, and I think it happens with all of us. Like, hey, I'm bringing a beer to the table tonight, and if people don't like the beer, it's very easy to get caught up in like, well, that's fucked up. I brought this beer and they didn't like it. And I think tonight's episode really shows. Like, even
Yes.
Ben, he put his money aside and said, I paid for this, and I'm going to be very brutally honest. These beers did not meet my expectations. I think tonight was a
Definitely.
very good. When
This
it
is
comes,
definitely a customer service.
Yes, when
fucking
it comes,
an
when it
episode.
comes to
100%.
our credibility as a podcast,
Yeah.
I think tonight was a very good episode. To
I'd
prove
be
that.
if I paid for this, I'd be the same way he
I gotta
was.
pee again.
Yeah,
It
and
really
if
would.
Omnipollo, if you fucking somehow hear this, fucking prove us wrong.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I mean, these beers fucking suck. Like, for what you're paying for them, like, and what you're charging and what that's coming out
and
of
here's
your
the thing
brewery.
too: we don't know how old these cans are. 'cause
Yeah, I
you
mean,
don't put it on your can.
Yeah, no,
So we
fucking
go-
date stamp your cans.
So we go
Main fucking
to
point.
we go
Main
to
fucking
a
point.
place and we buy your beers. Because we go to a place and say, hey, let's showcase a brewery that's not in our area. Let's showcase a brewery that's not in our country, and let's buy these brews.
I will get Olin England after you,
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
here's the thing. We don't know how old your beers are, and we're going
Right.
by your credibility as a brewery to buy these beers, to try them on our show, and you don't even put a date stamp on it.
And here's the whole thing
That's
behind
not on
it.
us.
It's not one, it's not two,
being
it's not
quick.
3, it's 12 fucking beers. There's a good legitimate excuse. And we rip through all those beers.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta agree. If it was like one or
Like,
two
it's
that wasn't
12
great,
yeah,
It's
like
12
but it's
fucking
all
beers.
of them.
It's
Like,
a-
they're all
it's
terrible.
12
It's across the
beers.
board,
I'm
yeah.
not saying terrible, but like the point being is
Dude,
they're
except the cola.
very low, very
Yeah, so
low.
that was Evil
Alright.
Twin, though. That's not Omnipollo.
Yeah,
Very
that's
low
true.
expectations.
Evil
Very-
Twin, you keep doing what you do, buddy.
I bought an Evil Twin today when I was out with Ben. I'm excited for it because that was the only one.
No,
that was,
everything
like,
He did a French
really
toast
good.
stout. He did it was a
Everything
French
I've
toast
had from
stout.
Evil Twin, I was looking back through my Untapped. There was only one that I didn't care for. They had a coffee lemonade IPA that was actually really good. It was weird as fuck, but I gave it a 3 apparently.
I had a few of the Evil Twin, like
Their
Evil
biscotti
Twin,
one's fucking awesome.
Honestly, like here, the cool thing about it is we went. A buddy and I went. We went like beer, like brewery hopping. We got done from, I think, the Well, and then we did Grim Artisan Ales. We did Grim Artisan Ales, and then we also did Evil Twin. I said, hey, let's go to Evil Twin, because I'd never been there. So when you go to Evil Twin, excuse me, it's a greenhouse, pretty much. And believe it or not, it's really fucking warm in there for wherever it's cold or whatever. And what they do is they have like the LED, like the stock market, like for their beers, and they'll tell you like what the prices is. So like what the prices are. So when you're reading it, you're reading like a 4 ounce, 8 ounce, 12 ounce, and then like it'll read like the ticker. And it was like, I'm like, this is great, and it's a very classy place too. And they also have a food truck that comes in every once in a while. So I just mentioned it to Evil Twin. I'm like, hey, I was there. Like, this is great. Like, even though you don't see my face, like, I was literally there with my buddy. Greatly appreciate that you put it on. They even responded to me like, hey, we're glad that you had a great time overall, and we want you back again. There you go. Fucking Evil Twin gets my mark, even though I'm just some stupid fuck just rolling through here, and I really like that from them. And I really want to actually try more of their beer, and I actually want to get their seltzers then too, because they have a marshmallow seltzer
That I don't know about. I'll try it.
I think they'll
I feel
pull
the
through.
seltzer should only be like fruity flavors.
I think they'll pull through. It's like a cloudy seltzer, but I think they'll pull through with
Did
that.
you guys give this the rest
Dishwater.
of your review?
No, I did. I think he was the last one to
Yeah, go
review
ahead.
it.
Go ahead, Mel.
Personally, I'm a big fan of pineapple in general.
So am I.
I give it a 4 because based on just the price, the bottle, it's like the size of the bottle for the price,
This is 750 milliliter too, I think.
what you're getting, the pineapple, the honey, the
hell did this come
lime.
from?
This was mine. It was just Evil Twin. I brought it over to look at. But anyway, yeah, I give it a 4. I really enjoyed it. It was really
Did you
refreshing.
just buy that today?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
did.
bought it when I was
Whoa,
with him.
Jesus Christ!
What's Evil Twin?
Holy
is that?
shit!
It's excuse me, do you
Some
speak
bitch.
French toast? It's a stout.
Okay.
Supposed to taste like French toast. I guess I'll
It's all in the
find out
reflexes.
later in the week.
Oh, you haven't tried it yet?
No.
Okay.
No,
It's all in the reflexes.
I bought like 4 of them. I don't know.
Oh, really?
no, he only got one. He only got like 4 beers.
Well, no,
in a
not 4 of
4-pack,
these. Yeah,
but
not 4 of these.
That was one of his
Do it
4-pack.
again.
You got to mix the 6?
Do it again, Andy.
He only
No,
did.
I
He
got
only did
4.
4 beers.
It was
grabbed,
just
like,
Hold on,
here.
guys. We have a lot going on here. Good.
Okay, go ahead.
like I didn't get 4, or I didn't get 4 of the same. I got 4 different ones. We were at a place where you could just
The barley.
get.
now.
Yeah.
What are the other beers you picked up?
Do you want me to go look at them?
Sure.
There's a raspberry one and there's a blueberry one. I know that they're not crazy.
Yeah. So this is someone who is brand new to the beer game. So one of his beers he picked up tonight is Evil Twin. And I think after what we had with Evil Twin being our beer of the night, I think he's pretty excited trying this French toast beer. He got a water, too. Good for him.
All that commotion makes sense if you watch the video.
Yeah. The one that Ben actually recommended that I got a
The orange creamsicle
OVB
beer.
orange
You
creamsicle.
picked that up at.
I had that
That's-
one when they were doing small batches at the brewery.
dude, those
It'd be all right.
distilled sours are awesome.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got a blueberry and a raspberry because I'm a big fan of those 2 fruits
Yeah,
in
those,
general.
those distilled sours are phenomenal.
Who they buy?
Distill.
Distilled?
Yeah.
Well, this one's Embark Craft.
Okay.
And this one's
that one's distill.
They're different.
Okay.
The distill ones are awesome.
They
They have
reach-
a lime one is amazing.
They reached 350, so I didn't think that. I was just
That's a
trying.
good price.
I just wanted
Yeah,
to
that's
try
good.
them.
No, that's good.
I just wanted to fill out my pack more.
Do you have a
and
brewery so far that you've had, like that you, besides Yingling, that you've had that you're like, I really like this brewery so far, craft beer wise?
I don't know. There's not one that I could really name, to be honest.
That was dark at the end.
That's all the fucking sediment.
No?
Don't worry, Andy shook it up good for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really name one.
Okay.
Fucking
The
juggler.
ones
Surprisingly not
that
bad.
really come to mind, or the ones that really come to mind, is just the ones that I've experienced overseas. So
Okay. Andy.
the one.
I'm sorry. What do you give
Oh,
them?
yeah.
I give it a 4. Like, it hits every single thing that's on here. Like, this would be an amazing, like, beer in Jamaica. I mean,
yeah.
like,
No red stripe,
when you're
man.
in, like when you're in Jamaica, like they have like all the rum punches and shit, and it's all like this hits all that stuff.
Yeah.
and it was fucking awesome.
I love.
Like I wouldn't. I don't think I could drink more than the bottle, but I really like
having
it.
this beer. Would anyone change their top 3
This is number 1.
over the cola?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not
I
for me.
would agree.
No,
And that's
still
very
really
rare.
like
And
the
that's
cola.
very rare for him to say, "Hey, having this beer, changing the top three."
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
just
don't
asking.
think we should change the top three. but,
I'm not going to.
But like this would be the number one for me. Like I really love the cola. That'd be my number two.
So
yeah.
Yes.
So realistically, number 2. I mean, if you did this, the only thing that would change in my lineup was the Yellow Belly would get bumped out of the top 3.
exactly.
Yeah.
Same for
I would say I go 1, 2, 3 because the Yellow Belly actually had the most flavor out of all the IPAs. I go this
What
one,
was
this
stout?
one, this one. So the stout would be the last.
I would keep the IPA just because I think if we went by sour, and then I mean this is kind of a sour as well, but I would go 1, 2, and I would keep the
Helma.
The Helma.
like this right here. Cracking this open on a hot summer day, like while like doing steaks on the grill.
That
right
is
there.
the most pineapple. I don't know if it's the most. It's very close. I think one of the most pineapple flavored beers I've ever had is PA. I had Snitz Creek upside down pineapple cake.
Okay.
I don't think it was called that, but that's what it tasted like. The upside down with the cherry. It tasted just like that. Snitz Creek's pineapple cherry sour or something like that. It was at the Hot Rod Bar and Grill. It was fantastic.
Snosberries taste like snosberries.
Snosberries, snosberries.
Yeah. Anything in closing you guys want to bring up? I think we covered a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing that you're going to change my opinion about Omnipollo now at this point, especially spending.
I want to put the
as
Staples
much as it
Marshmallow
is.
Man on the table, but I feel like the beer wasn't good enough to do that.
The label's worth it.
Wow.
I mean,
Just thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming, man.
yeah, man, it was cool.
Yeah, it was
For
fun.
real, I
despite
really-
it all.
It's cool to have like a youngin that doesn't like that's not you're not involved as much in this right now yet.
Yeah.
because you're only 22.
I mean,
what were the other 2 beers in your mix of 6 that you've
oh, you
that
mean
you're missing?
No, he
Oh,
mentioned them.
I didn't get 6.
Oh, you only got the 5.
Yeah, it
the
wasn't like
4.
a deal where I got 6. It was
Yeah.
just I keep them.
That's
in this
what
so
the
I can
carrier
carry
was.
them easy.
Mel, understand this. Tony has beersheimers. If he has too many beers, he's going to forget stuff.
I just have. All right, here's my thing. I
I'm
have
only
terrible
kidding.
short-term memory.
Yeah, I'm only kidding with you. I'm only busting your balls with that.
Yeah.
So
I
if
mean-
you're irritated about
If you
that.
tell me a 4-digit number and then ask me 5 seconds later, I won't remember.
I mean, most likely, I'm probably
4
just gonna crack one of these
Unless
open
it's
after
that.
work or something.
Nice. Where you working now?
Wegmans.
Nice.
Just it's really bad with the coronavirus.
Really?
Yeah, we're incredibly busy because food never goes out of demand.
Yeah.
Actually, it's gone more in demand.
Yeah. Go look at the shelves. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Actually, I was at Walmart on Thursday,
Heidi went today. She said it was horrible.
and like my gripe is like toilet paper was just on my list of shopping this week because we had like 5 rolls left. Like, yeah, we should probably get toilet paper. Like, I didn't get so physically angry until I went to Walmart and saw it wiped. I'm like,
Yeah.
really? But like everything, like paper towels are there, tissues are there, all that shit was still there.
Is anyone here actually doing like the 2-week thing where they're going to stay inside? And
well, hint, hint.
No, we're not in
It's
an
too much to
exposed
stay inside
territory.
if you think that you have been in contact.
Yeah,
with
we're
someone.
not. We have no like cases in our area currently.
I'm gonna just
No
tell you
one
guys
cases.
this. I showed Mel this. At Mount Carmel Farmers Market, they're selling like the fucking yard ones where it's like yay big for like 2 for $5 toilet paper, and they actually marked it. So, hey, go to Mount Carmel Farmers Market. That's my plug.
yeah.
So
Well, apparently,
mean-
like if you just go to a normal grocery store in School County, you're fine.
yeah,
Like
I mean-
Boyer's put a limit on stuff now. Giant apparently has everything. Family Dollar has everything.
This
Only
does-
Walmart's wiped currently.
This doesn't really help for Schuylkill County, but I know that a lot of Asian markets in a lot of more urban areas are kind of being discriminated against where people don't want to shop at them.
That's what's
sad.
ridiculous.
I
they're
watched the
full
video.
of supplies. And
I watched a couple, an Asian couple, which is disgusting to me. They were in Philadelphia and they got jumped by a group of people. And
Like they were
getting-
not just in China. I
Yeah,
mean,
and
seriously.
they were just Asian Americans that were on the subway and got jumped by a group of people, and they were getting kicked and punched while they were on the ground
That's
because they
fucked
were
up.
It's fucking
because they
disgusting.
were Asian, and they were saying, and everyone was saying coronavirus. It's just fucking nasty.
yeah. I mean,
Now, you shouldn't fault the Chinese people. The Chinese government, yeah, they're fucking pieces of shit, but that's a different story.
Yeah,
Because if it wasn't for them and how they control everything, like this might not have gotten to where it needs to be, where it is currently. But Chinese, they don't want anything bad to ever get out. So
Yeah.
but which hurts their people.
Hey, and if you're stuck in a quarantine, you have nothing else to do. We have
Drink some
tons.
fucking beer.
We have tons of content you can listen to.
Go check it out.
Please, we're
Tornado Tag.
We're pretty
Not
funny.
Cool in High School.
We're pretty
Interviews
funny.
everyday people.
And we're telling you honest reviews. So
No, I think tonight was
you
good
need,
for.
you need a little bit of honesty. This is the episode to fucking do
I
it.
think tonight really shows our credibility as
Wow.
beer review guys. I think we
Holy fuck! Yep.
not only did we put our money where our mouth is, and well, you did, and you bought a lot of beer that were really expensive, and one can was $7, and he brought 12 to the table. You know what I mean? So it goes without saying. And we're still saying that it wasn't good. So we weren't letting our wallets deter what we thought the taste was. Hey, was this beer old? And did we go somewhere and buy it and it was old? Maybe,
yeah.
And that's not a knock against Bresky's, and that's not a knock against what was the other place?
Any other distribution place
Yeah.
or Barley Mow.
That Barley Mow. It's not a knock against them.
Or any distribution.
You don't date your cans.
Yeah. And it's bullshit. Fucking do it.
And if you're like, hey guys, you gave us a bad review because you said all of our beer sucked, we don't know if your beer was old or not because you don't mark it. So we went out to a place and we bought it, and then we came back and put it on the internet and said your beers are terrible and gave you bad reviews, but that's not on us because you didn't date your cans. And we've had cans on this episode, on these shows, that were very old, and we said before we poured them, it's our reviews can be affected, and I don't write descriptions in my reviews.
No, you
I don't
don't.
do that.
You don't.
But I have in the past, I've wrote, this is an old can, and then gave my review because I want to be as fair as possible.
Yeah, your only buddies are Vel because they only marked February 11th, 2020 for the Tef Nut. So you're only going off of who you collaborate with, Omnipollo. Fuck you. I'm done. Sorry. Hey, it's just the way that goes. Is everybody done?
Yeah, I got really nothing else.
No, I got nothing really going on.
All right, cool. So here's
And
Faith in Exile. Go from it.
Ben did our intro for the snack episode. Now he's doing our closeout. So, thank you, Ben. Here
Nice.
we go.